Ugh.
Are we live?
Yes. Yo. It's your boy, Seafoam Soldier. I don't know if the mic's working or not. That's what I'm trying to work out.
Oh.
Can I do the splits now?
Yeah. Wait, no. We want to introduce you.
Okay.
With me today, I've got
Floppy Bob.
and
Griff.
Yay. And
Oh, my new drag name. What's my new drag name again?
Banana Splits.
A Million Reasons. Wait. My splits.
Oh, what I really love about that is Yaz really represented her favourite thing, which is music.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah.
It's a really quirky.
All about
trait.
the music, yeah. Oh wait, is this? No, that wasn't muted. Yeah, you go wherever you want. I don't know if this is muted or not because no one's watching, so we can't confirm. Because someone opened us on the phone.
Oh, God.
All of my legs.
I'm not even joking, yeah. It's not like a meadow. I don't even know. I spelled better
Let me
after
tell
that than before.
I know.
yeah,
Why
right.
do you have footprints on
Let's
top
do-
of your
Don't worry, Vicky.
Squeeze one out.
What am I saying? I don't know if people can hear us because no one's watching, so I can't confirm.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
How can I tell whether
Oh, sorry,
people
Hunter.
can hear us?
That's okay. I
Probably
can do this. You need to be like all the time.
oh, we make a cute couple.
Over sound.
Okay, right. We're done with this. Okay, so
That's the spirit.
guys, new season of Drag Race. Finally, we're in post-COVID times, pretty much.
Oh shit, are we online then? Oh,
I'll introduce you. Okay, we've also got a straggler.
damn, hi.
Great, well done.
Got all that stuff to talk about? Yeah. Carry on.
I don't know if the mic's working anyway. No one's
fine, no one's here.
Exactly. Genuinely.
Love that for us.
Talking into the void.
Very loud energy. So yeah, new season of Drag Race, and we've got like little holidays and things going on. Well, some of us do, but I feel like we could probably do this every week. Let's get a few of us together every week.
That's not a chance.
Absolutely.
Oh come on! I'm really excited for this season and watching it. I had so much fun watching it.
That's
That's
just
nice.
quite far away.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
That's the best.
So they'll go now, that's all we want.
See, I'm bringing the viewers.
Thanks,
together.
Johnny. What? Can you hear Johnny? Can you hear us? I don't know if the mic's working. If you can tell us that you can hear us, that'd be great.
Yes.
Does Johnny watch Drag Race?
Hey.
Yay.
Is that a yes?
Classic Johnny.
Was that a reaction to the dab?
That's he can hear us.
Okay, good.
So, okay.
Oh.
Right. Let's get the stream on track, everyone.
Sorry.
Johnny, recruit the others.
There's a lot of rules.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Well, what are we gonna do? No one can hear us.
No, you can hear us. He says, yes, I can hear you.
No one can hear us. No one here likes Drag Race.
Exactly. It's the worst stream ever.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Right. So yeah, this stream is primarily about Drag Race. So if you haven't seen it, it might be like a little bit weird.
Might be a bit awkward.
But
But
get
we're
involved.
inclusive.
Yeah, of course, get involved. So we're gonna aim to watch season 3 together, do some cheeky little streams, just live our best lives, basically.
Love that person.
Cool. So who out of us has seen Meet the Queens for this season?
I have not.
I did. Sorry.
I did.
So me and Dan,
I mean,
No, I did.
you haven't seen it.
I have seen it.
That's what I'm saying. So me and Dan, the only people who haven't seen
No, I
it.
have
Oh,
I hasn't seen it. Bob has seen it. Sorry,
I've not seen it.
sorry, Bob hasn't seen it. Yeah, Johnny, tell Dev to follow me. So this is our first impressions of the Queens, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to say I feel like we could sort of talk about our first impressions between us. But also, I want to hear from you guys how how the Queens differed from what you thought of them through Meet the Queens as well. So we'll go through them one by one. I guess I'll talk about their entrance looks and like what we thought of them initially.
Yes.
Cool. So okay, Veronica Green. We're all very excited to see her back, right?
See, I do like her, but yeah.
She
She grew me in
is
the last-
talented.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Like it doesn't
Is she
excite me,
Talented,
but I mean,
brilliant, never the same.
Genuinely, is she talented?
Yes.
Why? That's very confident. Yes.
She
yes.
was, no, I said yes. Like yes, she was doing well in
How
that
do you say it?
season. Yes. That's just my voice. I'm sorry. Yes. Yes, she's very
That's-
talented.
Oh, I
That's what we're
understand
looking
now.
for.
Okay,
Yeah, I get
yeah.
it.
Oh, okay. If I say it in musical form,
Uh,
yeah, she's talented. She did very well in the musical. Actually, she won.
Were you impressed with her makeup skills, her entrance look?
Not particularly, but it wasn't as bad as you guys were saying.
It was really bad.
It was a
It
bit
was a bit
patchy.
crunchy.
It was crunchy, yeah.
Yeah.
She's come back for the second time as well.
Yeah.
Like, mate.
She got COVID, bitch.
Yeah, but she's
Ages ago.
Well, maybe she should have died. We all think
Kurt!
Kurt, yay!
Oh,
But
finally.
yeah, but like, COVID didn't stop her from having makeup skills.
Exactly.
Like,
It's one of the most debilitating.
It's like hands all over the shop. Like.
you mean I painted the COVID on? Oh.
Exactly.
No,
my
and
God.
I did think it was just a little. Yeah, I think it needed to be a bit thicker, didn't it? Like it was just
Honestly,
like more monochromatic.
Can't relate.
Yeah.
I can though. Anyway, so yeah, it was her entrance look was terrible. She's the first one in. She's like, she should have brought it. She'd been there previously. We all thought the look was terrible, right?
But yeah, she's probably got more up her sleeve.
Is the thing,
Does
it
she?
took her a while to get going in the first season she was in. So
I
it
know-
might take her a while
So
to
maybe it
get
should be
warmed
good by
up again.
season 7. So,
I have a controversial thing. I think some of the queens, like, I feel like people think they're good. Like they should be, like they present themselves as being good. They have all like the skills to be good. But I'm like, are they actually good? Why do people think they're good? And Veronica's one of them. Like, what has she done that's particularly good? Like,
she's talented. Like
She's
she
talented.
she's
She's
a good
good
mom.
I
actress.
think
She's
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 a good
the,
singer.
yeah.
She did that
Is she?
amazing robot look. She did that
Mm.
amazing housewife look with the like Stepford
so I,
wife.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't think they were that great. I thought they were
Look,
kind of.
I think-
yeah.
Well, that's on you.
I think
maybe.
Why do you hate her so much?
Yeah.
But I think she's also the kind of queen who, even if she doesn't necessarily like excel always on Drag Race, you would definitely go and see her in a show. Like she would crush a show.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's
Apparently, okay, maybe I'm. But
Grant is not.
But I just feel like maybe she's one of the ones where, like, I'm just not seeing it. Like, I don't think she's bad. I just don't think she's as
Like,
good as what.
I
Like,
feel like she left just as she was getting good, so it's
Yeah.
hard to be that excited based on what she did in the first few weeks of series 2. But she was going somewhere, and it feels right that she's back.
yeah,
So
That.
yeah,
okay, I'll say I'm interested to hear your guys' views on it.
because she had 2
So-
wins.
Are you
before she
though?
left, right?
Honestly, so happy.
you'll
About
say
that.
I'm like, no, I don't agree with that.
So happy.
Okay.
About
I think she won 2 challenges before she went.
Yeah, I think so.
She didn't do badly at all.
She
She was,
did.
she was a reasonably strong queen.
that. Also,
So-
to be fair, my memory is shockingly bad. Like, I probably just
Yeah.
I don't remember anything she did as well.
She's not your style, Grant.
No, she's not.
Yeah, I
That's
think
true.
it's also a bit of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, talking of not my style, Kitty Got Claws. Is that what she's called?
Kitty Scott claws, yeah.
Oh, just
So-
no.
That laugh.
I think
That's really sexy, actually.
Thank you. Yeah.
I kind of hope she mellows because I think there's a little bit too much of like, oh, I made a joke, I'm really funny. Yeah, it's a bit of that, and I
Yeah.
think I hope she sort of mellows into it. But then again, all of those try hard bits were her confessionals as well,
Yeah.
which is filmed at the end. So
Yeah, probably won't know. I don't know.
Sure.
I just-
I still think she's got a lot of good stuff.
They're not all filmed at the end. It's at the end of the episode. They
Oh,
just-
yes, sorry,
yeah.
you're right.
So maybe as it goes on, she'll. I don't know. I'm honestly, it always with the UK ones always starts like this. I just love everybody.
Yeah,
So I'm sorry. It'll be very boring, but like I'm like, oh, she got in with her like Legally Blonde outfit. I was like, oh, that's cute, and yeah, she's fun.
The
She's
glamour's only
she's
in
excited
LA,
to be
so-
there, as she
We've been-
should.
She's enthusiastic.
She's
yeah,
enthusiastic.
she's keen.
I wasn't a fan of that outfit actually. The end.
No,
It was a
bit basic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck my drag.
She's another one though who I would go and see a show of. I think.
Okay.
I think I'd go and see everyone.
I was gonna say,
I
yeah.
think you just want to get out of the house.
I just need to
Grant.
get
I like the book before the stream. It's like, oh, she should fucking die, blah blah. As soon as you got the stream, it's like, yeah, actually, I love him, all of them. Like,
Opinions.
exactly.
You told us not to have opinions. I suppressed myself for
You
you.
really didn't. That's what I mean. You're like, couldn't hold yourself back from hating them all as soon as you jump on the stream.
No, I mean,
Just because Bob's a YouTube personality now, it's got a, he's got a reputation.
no, I mean,
to
I
uphold.
think you should be interested. I think she might struggle a bit, like midway through the series, unless she kind of changes it up a bit. Because I think she could get old quite quickly.
Saying she's old.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, is there any depth?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Kinda
what was
like
the impression
Bagger.
she did? Was it supposed to be Kim Woodbine? Something about I'm having a biscuit in the kitchen. I
I think that was that's
I didn't get it.
another like British meme thing that I can't remember. But like, yeah, I mean, I think I'm hoping that she doesn't do a bag of chips of just being like really one note, like I'm dead funny me for like the whole.
Yeah.
But
She
Bag
did
of
a-
Chips was still, I agree about Bag of Chips, but Bag of Chips was still more likeable.
And Bagger
Yeah.
did loads of like little funny things.
Yeah,
throughout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the first time we'd seen that. I feel like we're going to see a
Okay.
mirror image of that again this season.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's not new.
I'm sure I said this about previous UK Drag Race, but like this is like why I didn't like drag because of queens like her before watching Drag Race, because that's the sort of queens I'd seen. I've seen queens like I was like, it's just not my style.
It's
of
everything I hate about
I think
drag.
she made you hate drag.
She's just not my style of
She
comedy.
made me hate drag.
She
made you homophobic.
Exactly.
What?
No, I used to be straight until I thought she was a woman. I'm like, I can't anymore.
Am I missing a pun on her name?
Yeah, like Kitty's got claws.
Kitty's got claws.
Is that
right?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, so it's like if someone's a bit like Cassie or a bit
Yeah.
bitchy, people are like, oh, Kitty's got claws.
Oh,
I've never heard.
As in, like she's got a bit of a bite to her.
I did not know
I
that.
just go, yeah.
Yeah, it's that. It's that.
Okay,
Like, it's
yeah,
the kind
Kitty
yeah.
Claus and her name's Scott. Like, okay, maybe she's called Scott. Maybe that's
I think-
not right.
Maybe you're
That's-
Scott.
Maybe it could be.
Maybe we're all
That'd
Scott.
We're all Scott. Kurt, are you also Scott?
Kurt's gone.
Oh,
He's like-
viewers.
yeah, exactly.
He's gone to go and change his name.
Okay, on that note, next, crowd fave, River Medway.
Love River Medway. Gorge.
Let's
And
go.
I'm not
as much
just
as I love
biased
music.
because I've always lived by the River Medway.
Yeah.
But it's just so wonderful to have RuPaul saying the River Medway, which is
It
just
is
a
interesting.
brown streak that runs through Chatham, Maidstone, and Rochester.
I love when she was announced at first. Loads of Americans as well were just like, "So what's the pun on her name?" We're like, no, there's just
Just the River
there's
Medway.
like there's just a
It's like being a drag queen called like Lake Mississippi. Like,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
But not as good.
No.
Also, we all got
Or
strong.
is a drag king called Blake Mississippi.
Very clever.
Why?
Anyways.
so we all got quite strong Manila vibes from our entrance look, right?
It was the hair as well.
It was the
Yeah,
makeup and the
it was the
hair,
heavy
yeah,
white
yeah.
lines under the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Asian. What?
Next queen, Scarlet. Don't know her surname.
Scarlet
Harlot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, good one. Yeah, I like that.
Like,
Is that the Essex one?
yeah. Oh yeah, I liked
I like
it.
her.
Yeah, she's
I
got
like
a bit
her.
of.
I think
What
she's
personality?
gorgeous as
Yeah.
a drag, and he's also cute out of drag. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
A bit young
Quite
for me,
likeable.
but you know, I like an Essex boy. Why not?
What was
You
the
do.
runway outfits for Scarlet Harlot?
Well, we've gone to that with the entrance looks.
There's a structure
right.
to this.
Come on,
Sorry,
dig
I'm
it out of the street. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Can't believe the lip sync.
Why did she have to go home?
But yeah, I think one of the most beautiful queens that's been on the show, in any season.
Grom.
Right?
You said that right.
Big
You said
praise,
yeah.
big praise.
Exactly.
Honestly,
Is that
I
right?
think it is a little bit of the how different she looks from how she sounds. Also, like catches you like
Yeah.
on
Right.
guard, but off guard. But she's very, very stunning in drag.
Yeah.
The face, it's like his face was made for
I
drag.
agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
And
Like,
other drag queens that had work done to look
yeah.
like that.
What I thought when
less.
I know.
Less.
What I thought when I saw her is like that's how Miss Fame paints to look. Like that's how Miss Fame wants to look.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and that's all natural. But he's young. He'll get old.
He's got a lot of charisma,
Yeah.
very likable.
Bitter.
Really like her.
So, yeah.
Because just writing quickly, I haven't written their full names. Next one was Vanity.
Vanity Milan
Oh,
from
yeah.
Mitchum.
Vanity Mitchum. I never thought we'd have like Mitchum representation. Just
I love it. It's why I love UK Drag Race. It's wonderful.
So far, she's falling sort of mid pack for me.
Yeah.
What about initial impression? Like I'm saying, is that what you're saying?
Who did we say she looked like?
Making a Stallion.
Yeah.
I don't really know her. She's a bit young and trendy for me.
Dan,
she's-
do one of the
Yeah,
raps.
she's quite
She's got-
big.
She's got one of those WAP songs. Or...
One of those
What?
WAP
Isn't
songs.
that internet on the phone?
Wireless area proxy. Do you know?
What am I saying? Also, guys, remember if they were different in their interests as to how you thought they'd be on Meet the Queens, let us know. So I'm curious. Not having seen the Meet the Queens.
I just saw it a while ago. So.
Yeah.
Okay,
so-
fair. Never mind then.
I'd be intrigued to see a bit more of Vanity Milan because I think she wasn't really in this episode that much.
No.
Yeah, that's
was
the
no
thing.
real
I
presence.
didn't see a lot of her. So
Yeah.
She did the whole like, "Hey, hun, how are you doing?" And then Forever Medway spoke about her mum. What's it too late?
Oh, that's really funny. Yeah.
For the real conversation.
Yeah, we were going to go on
Yeah.
to that.
Like, go and talk to her about a dead mum.
Oh,
Okay.
how about your parents, eh? We've
Had
all had those
any-
conversations.
Gone to any funerals recently?
I mean, I was going to go on to it, but let's get like it is.
This
Like,
show. Like,
I know, it's a lot, but like it's like her mum did pass away like pretty quickly.
no,
like,
really recently.
literally what, like a month or two ago,
Yeah.
I guess, but before she jumped on the show. So like there's like level of like braveness she had to
Yeah.
like, go on. It's crazy, like
Good on her.
yeah, and like sort of put it to one side enough to be able to cope and like be that sort of funny and in character in the moment.
Yeah.
I feel like being in a moment must be really difficult in that sort of situation.
Mm-hmm.
I say it makes me respect. Like, we all already loved her anyway, but like it makes you respect her so much more.
Same.
I know. Anyway, so yeah.
All right, can we move on to Chorizo, please?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
we got one more first. Ella.
Eleva Day.
Yeah.
Hang on. I've sort of,
She's really under the radar for me.
I've blurred her a little bit in my head with
Scarlet.
the Essex one. Yeah.
Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Same, yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
few that I'm a bit like generic.
So,
Which one had the really grey makeup? Was that Eleva Day? Or was
Oh,
that...
is she the one who came in with the pink thing with the like the
Yes.
kind of mini skirt thing?
Oh no, that
With the
was.
tits out.
I can't remember now.
I think that's hell over there, yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote down her breastplate did match her skin tone perfectly,
Yeah,
which is
it's
quite
her,
difficult to do.
Mm.
I was impressed with that. That was it really. And what did like again? We'll talk about it a bit, but like
It's a great name.
I didn't.
Great
It's a
period.
good name. I didn't think any of them were like any of them just looked bad. I wasn't unimpressed
No.
with any of them. Like none of them were janky. Like like on Drag Race Australia, like half of them came on like, how have you got on the show?
There was
Yeah,
one.
You
that
know, like
was,
Scarlett was it? No, not
it
Scarlett.
was the little one.
Electra. Electra came in looking like shit. She did great.
Why don't you say what you really feel?
She
Sharon?
did.
No,
She did terrible.
it was not a great look, was it? It was kind of
wasn't a great
it was
Really
a
janky.
It was a really simple like bodysuit
The
dress
makeup
thing.
was shit.
The makeup wasn't great, and it was like it wasn't like fitted.
Oh, what Ellie you saying?
No,
yeah, that's what I'm saying,
it was one
Electra.
of Electra.
It was like came in the outfit that looked, she had tights both on her arms and her legs.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. That's what I mean. So my point is like, but like, whereas this series of Drag Race UK, none of them were like that. Like none of them were like, why have you made it? Like all of them, like I
Yeah.
can see why you've made it on the show,
Yeah,
at least, right? Okay, so Charitha,
I love
Jodie!
Oh,
nah.
I can't
stand
believe
out already.
Like amazing entrance line, like amazingly
Oh,
creative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that was
love
really
that.
funny
Yeah.
after like the first bit of VT. Like made
Yeah.
2 really good jokes.
Yeah,
And political
I've
too.
forgotten, but
Yeah.
there was the one about her boyfriend, her dick being the best thing at Newcastle.
Yeah,
That's another
yeah.
thing that was really good.
she's great.
Yeah.
She's great.
I love her.
It's gonna be a
That
good
was
time. And I mean, do we get into anything else from the
no,
episode?
we'll go
Okay.
on to it. We'll go on to it. Yeah, I thought like big, like obviously a bit crunch in terms of visual, but like very funny,
kind of don't
like very
care.
like no saying that's what I mean. Like,
I
she
would
was
like
great. I
a
loved her
million
really.
times like go and see a show.
Oh yeah,
I would
100%.
like,
Yeah. I agree. Okay, so Victoria Scone.
I love
come
her.
on.
Yeah, I think it's really hard not to be biased because I want to love her, but I actually do love
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of just checking myself. I don't just think, oh, isn't it great? And there's
Yeah.
nothing.
That's what I was thinking as well.
And
So how
I'm
can we?
sorry, but bitch walked in a gown.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
a fucking gown.
I thought unblockable. Like, I would have thought like dude in drag 100%. Like, I would-
100%.
Yeah. Just thought it was really cool, like ability to be able to do. You're kind of like, putting yourself as a guy and then as a girl. I don't know, like the way she did her makeup and stuff. It looked
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it was very
Look like
drag makeup.
Ellie
It was
Diamond,
very-
I was going to
But I
say,
would've
thought
it was a
just
girl.
like Ellie Diamond walking in.
So do we have any thoughts about AFAB discussing AFAB being in a
Kind of
competition?
about time, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, just as long as it's entertaining, who gives a shit? Like, I think people are hung up on drag's female impersonation. Like, well, it could be.
But yeah,
Like, in pageants, maybe, but that's not really British style drag
Right.
anyway.
and if you look at someone like Charity Case, like that's not necessarily female impersonation in the same way,
Yeah.
right? Like, I mean, it's kind of often, her looks often have like a vaguely sort of female shape, but like they're not like directly like playing on
She hasn't
femininity.
painted her face to look like a woman. She's like,
Yeah,
wow
she's
and
gone
all
for
of
like,
that
yeah,
stuff. So yeah, as long as it's funny and she's fun to watch, then it doesn't really matter, right?
yeah.
Cool. So Electra Fence.
The little one.
The
Yeah,
little
she's
one.
tiny.
It was not a good outfit though.
No, I love the entrance though, that where she showed the how she got the name, which was quite fun.
That was really fun. Yeah.
But the whole thing, the wig in her shape of face, it just doesn't work. She has a long
No.
face that just builds to the neck,
Yeah,
and the wig was just like straight like this as well, and it just looks like a thumb.
I was getting like Laganja Stranja pre-glow up vibes.
But also, like, just choosing that as your entrance look.
At least it was different, I suppose.
I mean, yeah. But, like,
But not
like,
good.
it's meant to be a look that says something about you, right? Like, Theresa May came in this sort of matador kind of outfit. Like, you know, everyone else had this sort of, you know, Victoria Scott had this whole sort of big gown and, like, really flowy. And then she came in like a bodysuit. Like, maybe she was expecting, like, a lip sync thing as the first challenge, but, like,
I don't know, but
still.
I think they're normally told if there's like an active challenge or something. But like, I feel like the concept could have been there. 'Cause it was quite different, at least to the other queens. It just wasn't executed well at all, in my opinion. I feel like it could have gone somewhere.
Yeah.
But it went to the
Any
bin.
other thoughts? Yeah, agreed. Okay, so Anubis.
What was her entrance?
I was getting like Japanese vibes before
Oh,
she took
yeah.
her
Oh
off.
yeah, we
Or
weren't
like-
really sure that it looked Japanese,
It
but
had
it's
like a-
supposed to be Egyptian. And,
llama hair.
Oh,
kind
the
of
big
wig.
coat.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting llama.
which you
For the
thought might
wig,
be.
yeah, it was
I was
very
getting
like shaggy.
Japanese. I was getting like
Oh,
geisha-y kind of. I don't know, like Japanese theatre or whatever.
getting more fundamental.
like colours of the Japanese, no,
Of the Egyptian flag.
But also Japanese flag as well.
Oh.
Yeah,
Really love
Would
that.
100% wear that coat though.
Oh, yeah.
Japanese look as well.
Japanese.
My favourite country. Been there 4 times.
Japanese Egypt.
Like I get that.
I
Like
just have to travel.
I've got thoughts on Anubis. Like I just had a thought about it now, which isn't a nice one. Which is so I'm going to share it. Which is like
You're
having about
being
it.
salty this season.
I'm always salty. It makes it fun.
No, you used to be like, "Am I being too salty?" Now
Yeah,
you're just
going
like,
in,
going
going
in.
in.
Well, okay. I normally
Ripping the
preface.
road.
I normally preface it by saying like they're all obviously very talented. I know nothing about drag. It's just my opinion. It's like do you know what I mean?
You
So that kind of shit. I didn't. That's something because people are used to it by now. It's just boring if you just say you love everyone. It's kind of boring. Like who wants to watch that? You
You're
know?
just trying for the views.
Get them views. Get those 2 views in, Hunty. Okay, so my thing about Anubis is she's going for the easy thing with her whole drag identity. Like she's taken the country, like she's from. Like she doesn't have any control over that. She was just like
Right.
born there or has heritage from there or whatever. And like it's her whole thing. She's literally called herself Anubis. Like
Yeah.
it's just I don't know.
I'd
I'm
have
just
liked-
like it just seems a bit. I don't
False,
know.
bit obvious.
Yeah,
I'd have liked at least a play on it, like be like Anubis or
like
like
noob.
like have some
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
draggy.
Titty Camus.
Oh my god! Yeah.
So many.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
I like
It's like a British queen coming on and being like, "Hi, I'm Nelson, and I've got a British flag on."
Well, we did get River Medway, but the whole point is her. She's taking a piss out of it. Though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So because people
River is like a lovely, like, feminine name. but
Yeah,
it's Medway.
exactly, yeah. But whereas yeah, go on.
No, I mean I think that's kind of my thing. I like kind of like you were saying. I think it just needed like an extra little pizzazz on top of it. I mean, she made
Yeah.
the joke about the geezer thing, which I thought was good, but like I just it was just a bit unfair. I mean, she's only 19. in
That's what I wrote
fairness.
down.
Like,
Exactly, yeah. But it shows, doesn't it, with her?
I'm really looking forward to seeing what she does in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
The looks she brings.
Dun, 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 dun.
How old was Aquaria? When she's on the show.
21, I think.
That's what I mean. So I'm like 19, like she's very, very young. When you look at someone like Aquaria, who was like excelled so much at that sort of age.
What's important? Would you fuck a 19-year-old?
No, absolutely not.
Good.
What if
I
I
just
said-
wanted that on camera. Just
90 is
to
like
pay your trial.
90 is a
Yeah.
good few years over my limit.
It's half your age plus 7, right?
I thought it was
Oh
minus
my
12.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Minus 12 from your own.
Monetized.
Half your age minus 12.
Hold my 20. Oh, so I can't know anyway.
No, cool, babes.
I'm young.
Next one, Crystal. You guys all have some like a lot of
No.
thoughts on Crystal.
I
Which
I
one you
don't,
hated?
Who's Crystal?
Gothy Kendall Part 2.
I
Do
don't,
not get it.
I don't hate her. I think
Bob.
Oh shit! Sorry, I just realised who you meant. Sorry.
Exactly.
Literally, it's like
Proves my point.
yeah. I no. Yeah,
Go on, Bob. You had a lot of thoughts before.
I do. It's just she would look. I okay. So I have an issue
Go
with
off.
the whole Versace thing. Like I don't know. I find like with having Kardashian in your drag name. I find like that's the person who you thought would be an interesting icon role model person to
Yeah.
like. And Versace, it's like you're not part of a US like drag family as far as I'm aware, or like the House of Versace. You're literally just like it's glamorous, it's fashion. I'm putting it on my name, and like not even playing like having fun with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
like Versace, or like it could be something like
That's not good.
it's not good. That was
It's
just.
better than Versace.
Versace.
Though.
Is it
But like,
like,
and so I mean, like, yeah, she's pretty. But I just found I want her to play with it and be a bit more interesting.
it's interesting because both of them are 19, both the young ones are in a similar sort of
Yeah,
place, right?
I think Anubis is more interesting.
I agree.
personally,
I agree.
Can
Go
I
on.
say something?
No, Chris, what do you think?
I feel bad now.
I was just gonna say for the first time in her story, I'm gonna disagree with Bob. I know.
I feel very attacked.
Now you can use that for the thing,
The like the intro thing.
yeah,
yeah,
teaser.
yeah. Most controversial episode.
Like it has to be crying.
Yes, and I'm like,
Do it for fun, though.
I don't think it's. I just feel like it makes me want to like her more that you guys hate her so much. First of all, second of all, it's like he's a fucking young kid in the
Yes.
middle of a town thinking, oh, what sounds draggy, like Versace. Like he's just trying to be like the drag that he sees and stuff, and he's polished for his age.
But yeah, it's probably.
But you know what Rue's going to do? He's going to try and break him down throughout the season. If he
Yeah.
and he's going to be like, I want to see vulnerability. I want to see you to be more kind of like
Yeah.
private.
Bendy.
Yeah.
100%.
But yeah, I mean, you're right. Like she is incredibly polished.
No,
for
don't
like
you
19.
agree with me now?
But
I love her. She's so good.
I find- I find
such original.
I find just pretty boring. Like
What about me?
That's different.
you're more than that.
You're so interesting.
You're not just pretty. You're
Thanks.
something.
Sorry,
else.
what you said?
You're also
Wasn't
boring.
You're also basic.
She was just a bit dead behind the eyes.
Yeah.
Just again, just very Gothic Kendall. Like
Don't come for Coffee Kendall.
I will come for Gothic Kendall.
I think the world already
Yes.
has.
Yeah.
Like,
I just feel
So horrible.
I don't know.
Loved it.
I
Chris.
don't think it's nice to be a bitter old gay. Okay?
you should not call me old or gay.
She's just coming into the room. Let's welcome her.
Can I just say, like, I don't actually dislike her. I thought she was alright. Like, she's not really for me, but I don't dislike her as much as these.
You were all
guys.
spitting blood when she came on.
Both were. I was like,
Yeah.
So I think the thing I find difficult is
The
like
youth.
because I think as well we just had like so many really interesting and like
Yeah.
funny queens come on, and then she comes on. I'm like, okay, like
Anubis came
she-
out before.
I know, but
We were
Okay,
looking,
okay.
we were looking for the one that we thought would go first, and she jumped out as it's going to be that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I was looking for one
I
who
did
would
not
succeed.
think. Wait, you thought?
I thought she'd go first.
I thought she-
the Versace one.
Yeah.
Really?
I
didn't
thought
get
she'd be
that.
I thought it would be the
didn't
Gothic
get that.
Kendall thing all over again.
So, Chris, what do you think? She was going to speak before we cut Yaz off.
I was just going to say I didn't have the same hate that you all had.
Yeah.
I think
It's not hate. It's not hate.
It's
We
not
don't
hate.
hate any of the
Dan,
drag
if you saw her on the street, what would you do?
I'd probably spit on her. I would wipe it off after the tissue and say sorry.
Exactly.
I think
That's
it's
fair.
the vibe that she came in with. That kind of like she thought she was it. Like she named herself Versace. It was very like
Yeah.
done up. But I think there's a lot more to other than
Yeah, I
and
just think that's a clear, like, just defense mechanism. Like, I'm fucking young. I'm
Yeah.
coming into here. I better show up fucking confident.
That's
exactly
fair. Because actually, think about it. When you were sort of like 18, 19, you do kind of try almost like tell yourself like I'm that bitch. To, like
You
want
have to. You
You
have
have
to.
You
to.
roll
have
into that
to.
young
You
age.
have to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just thinking, like, she's obviously an extremely skilled makeup artist.
Mm.
Maybe that is what she wants to do long term, and she's sort of like, this is a
Fair.
this
You're
is a-
saying you should stop drag now.
Just do that.
Well, I don't know. It seems like that is maybe.
Drag is just a phase for you, darling. You're only 19.
Maybe. No, like, different
Right.
focuses, right? Like, maybe, like, she's using the showcase for her makeup skills, and like, she could get, like, any job in makeup.
Oh yeah,
artist,
100%.
right?
Like she's
It's a
definitely
great
talented.
showcase.
I think she's just not necessarily
Oh.
my kind of queen.
You love her now.
No, I still don't find her that interesting. But like, she's not that kind of girl. You know,
No,
she's not that girl I
It's
thought
just,
she was.
I love British Drag Race
Just
because
got-
it's so messy and
It's
fun.
so irreverent.
and yeah, and she just wasn't.
yeah.
So maybe
And maybe she'll
we
come
should
out of her
do
shell
it.
a bit at least, be a bit funny.
But the thing is, like, I prefer queens like her. I don't love her, but I prefer her to like Kitty, for example, because like that's like
I think I prefer any of them to Kitty.
I guess.
Sorry.
Oh.
No, that's what we're looking for.
Help me now.
This will be on video, by the way. This is preserved forever. So
Straight on your CV.
yeah,
So many views.
in a few weeks should be your favourite, and you'll be like, oh,
Charity.
yeah,
Love it.
really cool.
I like anything that's kind of just zany,
Yeah.
It was a bit Jimbo-ish from Canada.
Yeah.
She's so much better than Jimbo. Don't stop comparing to Jimbo.
I love Jimbo.
She's so much better.
Really?
No, Chad's on a whole nother level. Though. Jimbo's very good, but Chad's on another level.
Oh yeah, I mean, like she is out there, like looks wise.
Like she'd be top contender for like to win a Dracula this season.
yeah.
Give it a couple
She's
of
great.
years, she'll be on back.
I really hope she can kind of fit within drag, like adapt herself to Drag Race. So and like do well as a result, right? Because I think the last thing you want is like her just kind of going home because there was like, I don't know, be in a girl group, kind of sort of style look, and she kind of comes out like in typical charity clothes.
I'm emphasizing us.
Chris is googling how to leave stream politely. When you're in one. What?
Chris, the doorbell's just gone.
Oh, you're getting cool.
What's that? Is that Uber? Hello, Mr. Uber.
Mum, can you come pick me
I don't like you.
It's not really gay.
That does explain a lot.
Please don't touch me.
Okay, I had a thought about charity. So I think it's a fair. You know how like if Sharon Needles was on the season now, it wouldn't be that revolutionary or exciting.
Yeah.
I feel like the first time since Sharon, like Charity in Drag Race, Charity kind of does it. Like she pushes the boat out so far in that direction for Drag Race. Other queens have sort of done like things similar, I guess, not too dissimilar, but like she just seems like a whole nother level to me, to the point where like I'm getting the same sort of like love as I did for Sharon because of that. Does that make sense? I'm just like, she's so different and like so in her own lane and so cool, and like I'm like a little bit in love.
I really love queens who are just like, who have such like a unique point of view and just like pursue it relentlessly, and like that's her, right? Like you just like I hope that she doesn't get like sent home for some bullshit reason because like
I hope she's a good actress though.
yeah.
I think similar to Sharon as well on terms of Drag Race, not necessarily in terms of after the show. I don't know a ton about it, but like her look is very, very aggressive. Like she's aggressively there, you know, but very, very sweet. Like a very sweet, nice person, which is really cool as well.
I'll be interested to see like how it evolves over the next few weeks, because there will inevitably be like, can we see you looking pretty and looking in at like putting the dress on?
I want to see it. To be fair, I'm with it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool.
But I mean, I think she could do it in a really interesting way.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Because I thought her. I mean, obviously we'll get to it in a bit, but like her hometown look, I thought was a really interesting way of being quite creepy, but really quite beautiful and like quite profound. I thought it was really.
Which one was
honestly,
it?
That's you. You are beautiful and profound.
I really am.
What
Thanks.
was the look? I forgot.
It was the rose.
Wait, we'll go on to that.
yeah,
We'll go on to that.
Right.
Okay, so I just wrote down like my next note is like a very strong cast generally. I'm really excited for this season.
Yeah.
Like,
Very strong.
Very.
okay, cool.
The UK is continuing to be the best franchise of the Drag Race chain.
Yeah, because after season 2,
Yeah.
I was kind of oh, okay. My next note is sorry. What's that, Rue? Because that thing. What was he wearing?
Oh, the star.
The
big
party
pink
dress. Oh, that.
It was a lot. It was kind of
Yeah.
like
It's Auntie Rue. I mean,
It's going to get progressively longer with
Yeah.
each like season.
I can't wait for his Capitan face. It's just gonna get more and more auntie-like, where he's just in 7 seasons he'll be walking in with a caftan and just
On stilts.
It's been fire.
He can do what he wants. You say he's the biggest Emmy winner of person of color, or something? What are you saying?
the most awarded person, most Emmy awarded person of color.
What about you?
Unfortunately, I'm still waiting for my Emmys,
Okay.
but
It's just such an honor to be nominated.
it's just another to be nominated, honestly.
It was for this, wasn't it? It was for the last season. Outstanding host. I believe.
Supporting act.
So obviously we're going about the grand prize, which they're all very excited about. Obviously, the web series. But like, genuine question: did Lawrence actually have web series? Because I think am I subscribed to my
I
episodes?
really
don't think I
haven't
am.
seen it.
No, I mean I think she did a bit of the Netflix like I like to watch thing, but I
No,
don't
that's
think
not
the web
that's not the web series rule.
Maybe, I mean, in fairness, she only won like a few months back, so
No,
6
but, like,
months ago.
Yeah,
And that must have been
What
about
is
8 months ago that she actually won. No, more than that. Because they filmed
Yeah,
the
like a
rest
year
of it
ago,
at
yeah,
the end
yeah.
of 2020.
yeah. But didn't they announce it live though, like the winner?
Yeah, they do.
not true. Yeah.
But still,
Still.
6 months. I mean, kind of missed your moment if this
But-
series is now started.
Yeah.
But even if they are going to create a series for her, which I doubt, like to advertise it as
They
a
can't
prize,
just not. Like, they can't just like not give her the prize.
who would want it? If I was her, I wouldn't want it, to be honest.
I mean, the Vivian's one was not good.
It actively did bad for a reputation.
Yeah, it was.
But
shit.
what I was going to say, so even it didn't matter whether they're going to do it or not. Like to advertise it as a grand prize for this season, they have to like they really should have had something for it before this season came out.
Right, to kind of tease and be like, here's
Exactly.
what Lawrence's was. Here's
Exactly.
you can be.
It's because they live
Hey.
in England.
Oh no.
You two can also just have a travel show with Joanna Lumley. We go around.
That'd be amazing.
That would actually be really good.
Don't
That
you
would
dare
be
come for the
amazing.
mums. That'd be honestly my ultimate dream come true. I'd like to kill all of you
Yeah.
for that. Anyway.
Joanna Lumley for Drag Race season 4.
Oh my god. I love
Oh,
it
she
so
needs
much.
to be a judge.
That'd be
Jo-
so good.
I got it's coming to me. Joanna Lumley.
Nice.
That's very good. That's yeah.
Oh, you're clearly fucking
Thanks, guys. It's been really great.
Bloody shit.
Cheers.
Chris,
Joanna
Jennifer
Lumley.
Saunders
she's not a
as
man.
a judge.
It would kill.
She's not a man. It doesn't work.
That'd be amazing.
Oh,
Grant, move on.
Yeah.
How would I get? Oh yeah, okay. This pun game, like you know, this is
Oh,
literally.
yeah. The
You listen,
charades.
you listen to any of the
Right,
podcasts or that Bruce's favorite game of all time. Is all the podcasts. That's why I stopped listening to the podcast because all he does is try to play this game on the podcast. It's so annoying.
Oh really?
Really?
Yeah, it's like literally about 5
But
years.
how do you play charades on the podcast?
No, like change a name. Like change every guess he gets in. It's like my favorite thing to do is like change the name of the movie to be like a little bit dirty. Like hit the poop deck. And they were like, and he's like laughing about it like
That's
5
my favourite
hours.
film.
Honestly, I don't know. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. honestly.
Just nod and smile.
No.
Yes, Grant.
Sure, Grant.
That's what it's like. Yeah, they're all terrible. But anyway,
Sure, Jan.
this game was quite fun and a short dose. But yeah,
I really enjoyed it. It was
Yeah,
really
but you're right. Like they were also like just guessing out of nowhere. It'd be like,
They were
it'd be
so
like,
impressive.
Sharitha was awesome. She was
Sharitha was
guessing
so
all over
good.
them.
but it'd be like leg. Oh, the Terminator. Like,
yeah, I know. I have no
It's actually
idea.
the Sperminator.
I suppose. I can do it. Thank you.
Yeah, I had no idea how they get him so quickly. I would have got one.
I feel like maybe that was like a really
Just a bit
awkward hour-long
edited,
game,
yeah.
and like was
They
edited
were
down to like
cutting,
2
yeah.
I
minutes.
don't know. It seemed fast.
I think Veronica Green spent about an hour thinking of how to do the
Yeah,
And Victoria Scone was awesome doing her.
That's what I wrote down. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
That was so
so good.
funny. Yeah,
Such a random bit of humour.
yeah.
yeah.
She's
made
really
me
committed.
Instantly love her.
I love the
yeah.
commitment.
Okay, so this is something I want to talk about. So we had this last season, and maybe season 4. I can't remember. But like, I don't think I get the idea. But I think it's kind of a good idea behind the whole hometown drag thing. But also, I don't feel like it doesn't really work for this country because like I feel like you're really grasping at straws.
I think it really. I really like it.
I think the regions of the UK are quite defined by like kind of
Yeah.
caricaturish things like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
And it means you get ridiculous things like the River Midway one, because I think like it's really boring when queens go really obvious with it, and like particularly when you have like 4 or 5 London queens, like you're like,
Yeah.
okay, how are they going to do it? Because some people are like, you know, for London they'll be like, I'll dress as some chips, and you're like, great, really sold
That's
me
really clever,
London,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really told me-
I've forgotten the name now, but she did that sparkly dress with the Thames on it. Oh, it was
Oh, Vinegar Strong.
Vinegar
Yeah.
Straight.
Oh.
She was, yeah. But that's the thing. So some people do it really, really badly. But I think- And it's always really interesting with Northern Queens because I've noticed so far it's basically just like, I'm a coal miner. And you're like, I'm a factory worker. It's like, I feel like there's a lot more going on. In the North.
But this is what I mean. I'm like, I don't know. It just seems a bit.
coal.
I think a coal miner could be just like a black dress with like bits of diamond.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And then you got the pick,
Yeah.
and you're just like,
Right.
yeah,
And really like smoky makeup that doesn't look like
yeah,
dirty, but it's pretty.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on now, put me in drag
She
race.
is the moment.
She is. The
Yeah, I
moment.
think the UK's quirky enough. Like you said, River Medways.
Mm.
Who would have ever thought that she'd do that? But it was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good.
But you're picking like the best example. I still feel like from the seasons we had this challenge, most of them have been pretty boring to me. We'll go on to looks in a second,
yeah.
but like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. For me, I don't know if his challenge is
Why don't
really.
you have any patrons, Brian? Why don't
Yeah.
you-
I genuinely don't. I
Why
Why don't
suppose.
you just move to the
I know something. I think it's a difficult thing.
Would you
like,
go to Chislehurst
seven
Cave?
hours. Yeah. Oh my God, it's so good.
Look, if you don't like it,
Just
get
find it
out. Is Grant dressing up as the caves? What's going on?
Sorry, Grant. Carry on.
What is going on?
It's fine. But yeah, no, I think it is hard because it also depends on which part, right? Because some parts of the UK naturally will have like a slightly more iconic thing, right? So like the Dagenham one, I thought was really cleverly handled.
Well, we've got to actual individual looks.
Okay.
But I'm talking about like the challenge, like the concept for the challenge, the concept for the challenge overall.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, go on.
I think it was a good concept. I think it could have been done a lot better by a lot of the queens.
Yes.
But
So you think that's kind of why I was bringing it up there. So you honestly, so you think because it's I thought it was the same last season as well. So you think it's more the Queen's
Yeah, I think I agree.
fault.
I
Basically.
agree with Chris. It's a good enough concept that you could do something
Yeah.
good and fun with it, and show your sense of humor, and show a little bit of your local culture.
Okay,
Yeah.
But
genuinely then.
if you're shit, you're shit.
Well, genuinely, I do think it's objectively difficult thing to.
Put it on a t-shirt.
At least,
Like compare it to
Your
like.
shit, your shit.
at least it wasn't that second runway thing.
But like,
which was-
I know that was stupid as well. We'll talk about that as well.
Oh, it's
But,
horrible.
but to be fair, like this is normal, like compared to normal runway things like red or like sparkly or whatever. Like I think it's a lot more difficult. Like so I think whoever brought it up, that's actually a good idea. Let's quickly go through and see if we can pick up something quite interesting, unique we do for our hometowns or home areas.
Oh.
Mitch, I'm from Rio. What wouldn't I do?
No,
What wouldn't I do?
your hometown here.
My hometown here.
Yeah.
Oh, the
it's-
dogs.
Oh, it's London. Yeah, I'll do something with
Go
London.
on then.
Fucking huge bell on my fucking balls. I don't know. Like,
That's not an answer, just a question.
I'm sorry,
crazy
but I would
London.
have a few months to think about
I know that's
it.
what I mean. I was wondering whether we can come up with something that's off the cuff.
What would Croydon be though?
This is what I mean. It's my point. I think it's a difficult
But it's
challenge.
a whole
Covers
fucking
the
point. It's
wicked.
supposed to be a
I
challenge.
think it's too difficult.
Oh my
The
god!
loose clad frame with a Bon Marché.
Oh my god! That's because Croydon doesn't have like any like iconic statue. I mean, there's a Queen Victoria statue.
building. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh my god, yeah!
You could come as like
it's like really structured.
because that's quite
There you
iconic.
go,
for
there
Croydon.
you go.
I like that.
Nobody would get it apart from people who
No,
from Croydon.
like-
but
I come as like I'm from Maidstone, so I come as Sean the sheep, who's this big floral sheep.
oh,
He used to sit in the town. You could just do a big poofy thing with flowers.
What did you
Do
call
you think
it?
it's too much to
Sorry.
do like I could do like the shard, but actually the shot, and it's just be a building, but like you like
The
soiled
shit outside.
underwear.
For a split second, I thought you were going to go super artistic. You know, the shard is like broken bits of like reflective glass.
No,
or, like,
no,
just the shard.
Broken piece of poop in my ass.
I love that feeling.
Right, what's yours?
I don't have one. I think it's difficult. I'm not good enough for
You
the
could be
challenge.
the
What's your
caves.
hometown?
A cave dweller.
I don't really have a countryside as my hometown.
Oh my god,
North
you could
Downs.
go as
Sorry.
my precious.
Little
You come as Gollum.
You go as Gollum. I'm amazing. Chiselhurst Cave.
Oh my god, actually, though.
The lack of. I'm sorry, but I know you don't like me to mention, but you don't have any hair at the moment. Gollum didn't have any hair.
What about my beautiful good looks?
Yeah, but you can, show range.
No
show
amount of
You
makeup.
can't just rely on pretty all the time.
Yeah,
No.
stop relying on that.
No.
body.
Stop relying on those fucking buttons.
No amount of makeup. No amount of makeup would get me to Gollum levels. It's just too perfect.
It would be difficult.
Chris, are we going to go Bromley or Hayes?
I think they're pretty much the same. I'd just go as a cantankerous old person with a lawnmower or something very like
Oh.
peaky neighbour, like
That's good.
switching through the curtains or something.
That is funny.
You say that you
Yeah.
have cheeky neighbours.
Oh, carrying like the wheelie bags to the supermarket as well. I love
Yes.
Oh my god, I'd carry a wheelie bin behind me, like wheeling it to the front. and just-
Oh, that's a really good idea. I think
I'm looking around like.
This is why I think this is a good like runway.
Oh, I don't think I did.
Because you have to, like, to make it good, you have to go really like deep and creative.
Exactly.
You gotta make
Yeah.
a story. I
I
love
like.
it in the.
Yeah. You should have like a paper bin and then like have like a glass bottle and be like. To the front. Exactly.
Just dragging like a dead dog behind you.
Exactly. Yeah. That's great. You won the challenge. Chris is right. That's very good. Okay.
All right, go.
So wait, what's my next? River's mum. Okay, we've done that one already. Okay, so Veronica's. I've written down. Veronica thinks she doesn't need to prove herself. Work.
Choices.
Yeah.
Did that explain her outfits? That she
No,
wore?
I think what she meant is like, I was really nervous. I felt like I more than anyone, like I don't have like a big personality, so I had to prove myself. And now
That's not what
they
she's
see
saying.
they see that I've done well before.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what she
and
was
I can
saying.
do well again.
Is her name meant to be a pun? Am I missing something?
Veronica
Don't
Green.
think so.
No, I think it's just a drag name. It's just
Yeah.
Veronica Green.
She's
Yeah.
a theatre lady.
Okay, so should we quickly, because there's quite a few looks, should we quickly go through the hometown looks? Like any.
Can I just talk about I wanted to talk about during the work.
Was it in
room.
sequence of the episode?
Yeah.
Good.
It's,
See, Yaz gets
thank
it.
you. Of course. It's not my first rodeo. I'm Emmy nominated.
Exactly.
When Veronica Green was talking about the, how difficult it was for her during the quarantine, I relate to that. Like, well, I'm lucky enough that now that once we got to the quarantine, I already had a lot of friends in the UK. But imagine like being an immigrant, sort of not knowing a lot of people, being here alone, and then your boyfriend goes to another country during a pandemic, and she was just so emotional about seeing like other queens as well, other people that do what she does and they inspire her. I just thought that was really touching, and it seemed more of an organic.
I
It
agree.
must have been around January, so after Christmas things had got really shit.
Yeah.
So maybe it was like, oh my god, I get to spend the next few weeks with people. Like, maybe that's what it
Being
Amazing
creative.
people.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
oh, she's a winner already.
And bless her.
Yeah.
What was
I
I
don't remember
going to
what her
say?
funny joke was, but we'll have to
This is a good thing about her as well, because like she's bringing in lols, like she's got some decent looks kind of, and like very like in the heart as well.
Got
Like,
the heart,
yeah.
so fun.
Yeah.
Combination
Love
for Rue.
yeah, I agree. And for me as Rue. I was gonna try and do a thing, didn't work.
Cut it.
So I love that.
Ron, cut it. Thanks.
I stand by it. Okay, hometown looks. Victoria's gone.
Ooh, remind me of
Oh, the
Flower.
the daffodil.
Let's be quick. Let's be quick.
I didn't like it.
It was
It
fine.
was very like school arts and crafts. You could see like tape on it, and it was a bit
Okay.
Also,
Yeah,
why
I
was
didn't
it
see
the town?
those
What town is she from?
Cardiff.
So
So it's kind of like the
I just wrote fine.
it was
I
fine.
thought fine.
I was
thought
surprised the judges
safe.
were like living
Yeah,
for
safe.
it way more than I thought they would be.
Yeah.
I thought it was good, but like I don't. Yeah, the judges were like, it's perfect. It's so big.
I wonder if that is because of the
It's
thing
the
Dan
judges.
touched on earlier, and it like, are they overcompensating because she is the first sort of different person to be on of that type of
We're calling
difference?
different.
So something's not
It's
right.
quirky.
abnormal.
Exactly.
Not like other girls.
She's not like the other girls. I wonder if there's any sort of like overcompensating going. I don't know. But I thought it was fine. I think it's weird if they thought it was that good.
Can I say something? Do you think RuPaul, when they brought to him the idea,
Oh, he hated it.
he hated it.
Of course he did.
Oh, he hated it.
Yeah.
He's making a point of saying, "I love that you're here. I love that
Exactly.
you're here." To the point that I'm thinking,
It's like
really
digging,
didn't
like,
want her.
exactly. He's just like digging his nails into his leg.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
so glad the
loved-
production chose you.
I loved it.
Because it was like you got halfway there with Gottmik. Now just
Yeah.
a little bit further.
Yeah.
People won't think you're a transphobe anymore.
Exactly.
Oh,
Um,
God.
By the way, Grant, should I pop the other one?
yeah.
Yeah.
180 please.
Are we allowed to do that during the live stream?
180. Yeah, we do it.
Oh, I thought it was very strange.
No, it's not.
Breathe since
All
we
our
started.
viewers, all our viewers can. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna get myself a drink.
Okay, Kitty.
What was her?
King of Claw?
What was it?
hometown?
I don't remember any of these.
I don't remember. I remember her.
We need
her ABBA look.
pictures.
Oh, ABBA. Was it the ABBA one?
No, that was her favourite thing.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
it's so basic.
That was basically.
I was a chocolate.
Oh, that was.
Oh,
How was she
God,
at the
oh.
bottom? Actually, thinking about it.
Yeah, I really don't get it
Oh,
at
yeah,
all.
she was just in the safe group, right?
Yeah.
She wore that chocolate thing, which did not really.
Oh, that was
She-
ugly. That
She
was
deserves
ugly.
some.
Yeah,
She's
terrible.
deserved
Yeah.
a bit of criticism at least. Like at least judges' critiques. Like even if they weren't going to put it in the bottom two, because like that chocolate look did not read chocolate.
No,
Right.
like
It was like a little bit of brown in the middle, and then like a.
People have been
Like
requesting
purple.
money on one thing.
Like, just be purple then. If you're gonna do Cadbury's, like
Yeah, like,
don't need a big
just
slither
be
of brown like running through it.
yeah, and like because if she's going for that purple like quality street,
Was
was it Cadbury's?
It was Cadbury's. It was like a
You want
because
champagne?
it's purple packaging
Oh,
opened with
I was
brown.
thinking of that like that purple quality street because I thought it could at least like make like a dress that's sort of cinched in the middle and
I
like
mean, that
like
would be a
that.
great idea, but she wasn't. She was
No,
in
yeah.
a bar of Cadbury's. And it did not work.
Because at least like because you know like chocolates have like a shape, right? And you can make that look like a
yeah,
womanly shape.
was a bar of chocolate. You can't.
No.
and it didn't work.
It was just bad. We
It was
don't,
bad.
we don't,
Really
we don't
bad.
spend too long
I
on it.
thought
It's
she was
just
going for
bad.
that like that kind of messy purple wrapper you get at the quality street. Or something.
Yeah, that's the one I thought.
Whatever it was, it's bad.
It was
Like,
shit, yeah.
there's
It was
no,
terrible.
there's no need to. Like, yeah. Ella.
Oh,
Don't really
was
remember.
that the Dagenham one?
I think so. What was it?
It was okay.
That was pretty cool.
What was it?
It was
The, like the Dagenham, like the sign, like the protesting.
Oh no,
Actually,
I don't
the
like
quality
it.
That was like that made in Dagenham. It was kind of
Yeah. That was a nice nod.
It was
Sorry.
fine.
That was like a good.
Oh no, this
Oh,
is
you're-
wrong.
me to like
We need this.
It's giving still so much leg.
This is all wrong.
give people
Continue.
what they want.
The fans pay extra for this. For me to
Um,
put them away, actually.
You pay extra to get the bottom half of the video.
okay,
It's too much house.
Anubis.
What's her hometown?
Brighton, it was so
Oh, it was
boring.
awful.
Oh,
Worse
yeah, that
than
wasn't
Joe
Brighton.
Black's.
It was a little bit like, do you know those like inflatable arm?
Yeah.
Oh, the car
Oh,
dealership.
yeah.
It was a bit more that, but like there was something about the fitting of it that was really weird
The
for me. Because
peplum was wrong.
yeah,
The peplum
because
was wrong.
the arms were really sort of thin, and then the rest of it was really quite like bulky in terms of how it was shaped.
It was supposed to be like
Peplum
a
is supposed to
beer
create a
suicide
waist,
thing.
Yes.
but the peplum was over here.
Who's Peplum?
Oh my god, you don't know what peplum
No.
is?
Peplum, I hardly know it.
Oh my
The big
god.
hairy man.
When it has like those little skirty bits on the on the top, that's a peplum.
What, on a
When you
shirt?
have like when you have like a skirty bit
Right.
on a
If you have it up here, is that still Peplum?
No,
No.
this is where I collar.
No, that's just a frizzy collar. No, but if you have like it here, it's a peplum, but it's supposed to create the illusion of a waist.
Yeah.
But it was coming from way too
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
And
And didn't come out enough.
no,
either.
it was just
No.
like floppy.
So she had like these tiny little arms, like T-Rex arms almost, compared to the rest of the shape.
Yeah.
It was really, yeah, it just threw me off.
Serving T-Rex
Why
on the
can't
runway.
Queens come as Brighton? It's such a like
I
vibrant,
know.
fun city.
I
What
know.
There's so many
what would
other
Brighton be
places.
then? What would Brighton be then?
You could be up here. You could be covered in neon.
Yeah,
and like
anything kind of-
lights and
Anything kind of
stuff.
carnival-y or
Like a roller
like,
coaster in your head or something.
Yeah, like an
Crazy
arcade.
with it.
like all of
Joe's
those kind of.
alright.
What was that?
Joe's wasn't.
I liked Joe.
I
a bit
love
boring,
Joe's.
though.
They
Yes.
were fucking wrong.
Joe was just a
Right, you're
big
supposed to
gold
post
dress
this.
thing.
I know that was just one bit.
It wasn't as because actually, you know, when Joe did the like windswept chip flip,
That was
That-
amazing.
that would be
that's
great.
Brighton.
He should have done that. He would not have gone home in the first week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Brighton.
Who's next? It's on my list.
Oh, sorry.
He's fucking Unabomber.
So I love Anubis. It's fine. Cool hair.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
River is next. And you've written lols.
Oh, it was really good. Yeah, it was actually.
I stand by that.
That was
Thank
really
you.
I mean, the costume itself
Yeah, it was
wasn't
very, very
great, but
Oh,
it's
but I love
also
I love the
popular.
hair, like it
Into
was
a cone.
actually hair.
That was
like,
clever.
in a cone.
Yeah.
That was quite cool.
And it's such a British thing as well.
Oh,
like
so
the cone on the head, like probably
Yeah.
like student night out kind of.
But she's also
Yeah.
ruined it for like anyone who wants to do. Is it like Edinburgh or Glasgow? There's a famous statue that also always, I think it's Glasgow, that always has a cone put on its head. So like
We
Glasgow
don't want
could
anyone from Glasgow participating.
not again.
Not again. Too soon.
I love that Rue didn't also know the reference until after he
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
awesome.
And it seems so random.
Funny thing with a cone on the head.
I think that's a real skill though, right? Because she was
Totally.
really funny with like the kind of the commitment to like the pointing and the like shuffling.
It's like we say for Statue Game. It's like it doesn't matter if you don't know the character, if you know the
Yeah.
character or not. Like you have to just be able to like anyone can find it
Yeah.
funny, right?
And she was responsive to the judges. Like they asked her something, she went, "That little head
Yeah,
twitch."
yeah,
And
exactly.
like,
Yeah.
I'm still paying attention.
Yeah.
She's really smart. I think as
She
a queen.
was. She sold it.
Absolutely loved it. And also again, like I think she's like balls to come out for your first ever runway and sort of like make it like that much of a clown of yourself
Yeah.
and like with that sort of confidence. Like I really respect her. I don't know.
And
I think
that
she's great.
niche look. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, she's already niche being River Medway.
But like you'd be like, if you came over like the Drag Race runway for the first time, I'd be like shitting myself. It's
Yeah.
come up and having like that much fun. Like when someone has fun, you can feel it, right? Like yeah, it was really fun
Yeah.
to watch.
That's why I've been dressed as the shark. Because
I know you would actually
would
shout
buy
it.
my
Yeah,
actual
exactly. Exactly. Crystal.
Right, this annoyed me. So Michelle was like, "You just wore a green thing and put some like ivy on top of it." I'm like, "Yeah, that is it." And then Michelle was like, "And it was amazing." Like,
It's because everything like
Makes
Michelle
it-
normally hates. She hates
It was a
green. She
green
hates the
body.
bodysuit. And she's like, I love it.
I just don't get it. I just don't get what they were saying.
it's just because
No.
she was pretty.
It was a green bodysuit with some plastic parts.
Yeah, like she looked pretty, but I didn't get much.
Also, like it's the first Kent representation. Like I wrote down, no, you've done my boy dirty. Like,
That wasn't
that's
Ken.
not Kent. No.
Let's make
Yeah, it wasn't
If it
Kent.
was hops, rather than ivy. That would have been cool.
Or like
It wouldn't have been good still.
Yeah, like make it like
Yeah.
agricultural and a bit more fun
No,
and playful.
I think when I think Kent, I would think Garden of Kent probably is like the first thing, but like you can do it in a cool way, like not like that.
Kind of Mother Nature kind of.
It would have been
Yeah.
a good thing. Like, as you said, hops. Yeah, that's very Kent.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you should know that if you're from Kent. We've all been to Belgium Hop Farm.
Again,
Are
she's
you
so
saying
young
she's
though.
not from Kent?
Oh.
You heard it here
Fun days at
first.
Belgium
She's
Hop
not
Farm.
actually from Kent.
If you have too much, you can sit on your squatty potty.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's the point. I haven't mentioned Squatty Potty for a few seasons now.
They've obviously
The
like
drama.
run like it's like cut and run.
Not since the incident.
Exactly. The Squatty incident of 1989.
Rue fell over whilst trying to get on his squatty potty. Ended in his own shit.
Oh,
Oh,
bless.
oh.
Oh,
You've been ruined the street.
Brats.
Oh,
Very
God.
crap.
Get out. Get out.
Was there anything to read?
This is Ace. That's Emmy.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Exactly.
She's got that Emmy in the bag.
True, she does.
Colon-
After the whole shot.
Colon-
After the whole sharp bit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean that sold it.
Veronica.
Is she there?
Oh, the cotton. Oh,
Oh, no.
it was. What was her one last
Oh,
year?
yeah,
I
it
just
was not
remember.
good.
What was her
Not
hometown last
good.
year?
Somewhere where they have cotton, but it was a really like rough look.
Yeah.
No, and it
Yeah,
didn't
it
scream
was-
cotton to me. It was only when she said cotton that I was like, oh.
I would have thought sheep because like that's
Yeah.
what kids put on to make themselves look like sheep.
That was the thing I found really weird. Like she was talking about cotton, but then like most of her outfit was black
Yeah.
and with like little dabs of white.
Brown.
She
cotton.
tried to make it
It was
fashion.
brown.
Brown, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it should have been like really like cotton ball fantasy kind of like huge.
Yeah, exactly. You could make
Yeah,
cotton
like,
look really cool.
It should have been
She
over
went-
the top cotton. Like,
Yeah.
Over
She
the
went-
top cotton, like dog cotton.
Yeah.
It really works.
She
I
went to
just-
literal with like the cotton being like a brown twiggy kind of plant with cotton balls on the end, but you just it's
Yeah.
drag. You've got to drag it up.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
Yeah, can you remember what she did last year?
It was like was it like a big red dress? It was really bland.
Oh, I think
Oh,
you're
shit, it
right.
was,
Yeah.
It was just and everyone was like.
So she really
"This is
stepped it
bad."
up. She did. She?
Oh god.
Oh,
She's
God.
really like trying hard.
She doesn't need to try
I
hard.
was gonna say, go back to a previous quote. I don't need to prove herself.
No.
Um,
Just put on some cotton to
Do you
color
think
there.
she should have come in halfway through or at
No.
the beginning again?
Beginning for
Haven't
sure.
they done Queens coming in halfway through if they left halfway
No.
through? No, they haven't.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they do next time.
No.
She can come back again.
Also, I say this every season, but like, I just again, it's probably just a personal thing, but I have like an issue with older guys dressing up as like cutesy young girls.
Oh, isn't that your whole thing?
You have a thing about
Yeah, basically, it's the only way I can get off.
You have a thing
I
for it.
appreciate it. No, like it just, I find it really off-putting.
Shit, right.
Oh shit.
Oh no, it's fine.
Could
Wait,
have
he
a few
doesn't-
little giggles in
Doesn't
plants
dress like a young girl.
She did in that one. No,
He
The hair
dresses
and
like a young
pigtails.
boy in the confessionals. He dresses
I
like
don't mind. I like his confessional look. Genuinely, I don't mind it.
he's
No,
a pedophile.
He looks like I feel like
I like the shirt.
it's like a very Sims look.
In the
Yeah.
confessionals.
Confessionals, yeah. Like he made a little nerdy Sim, and they're like,
Yeah, I agree.
I
No,
live
but
for
she tried to be like she got like cutesy, like girlish kind of vibe for that look. Yeah, she did. Like she's wearing like she's like a whole like I don't know, hers.
yeah, that
like,
was yeah.
Not
Especially
as much
'cause
as
the look wasn't that great.
Electra one on the second look.
Oh my
No,
god.
that's what I was gonna say. I was literally gonna say it's the same. It's the same
Oh,
flat
okay.
for me. Flats. Well, if his lecture isn't as old, so it may be still not. Still got the same vibe. It's just like.
Yeah.
No, you don't like being a
That's what I mean.
Oh,
I
actually,
hate
yeah.
it so
I'm
much.
with you, John. I'm with you.
I hate it so much. It's so horrible.
Oh, it's so
It's my like.
Oh.
It's my least favorite thing in the world.
Ron, can you buy me a lollipop?
Daddy, you want a Coke?
Mom, you always take it too far.
You
Mom.
always do. Scarlet, Harlot.
What was?
I wrote down very cool, but I can't remember what was that.
Oh,
It was very cool.
But so much
Yeah.
to write down because it's like 10 seconds for
Yeah,
each one.
yeah.
Like, ugh.
Can't remember it.
Where's she from again? We can maybe back. We can.
She's from Essex, no, she's from East End of London.
Oh,
Pearly
Pearly
Queen!
Yes, they
That
do.
was very cool.
That
I
was
stand by
good.
that.
The Pearly Queen looked like
Queen
Oh,
Elizabeth.
I love
That was
that. I
really
love
good.
that.
It was
And-
so cool.
Yeah, she looked very different from her.
That's what I was going to say.
Meet the
Yeah.
Queen,
Very malleable
different
face.
From her entrance look,
Yep.
so I'm seeing a lot of
Yeah.
variety.
Enjoy.
I'm enjoying her.
Very that.
Very cool.
And pearl necklace.
Is that
Sexy
two words?
time. Sexy time.
And Electra stepped it down because I've written pretty cool, but I can't remember what hers is.
Electress.
Yeah.
She's the minor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, minor.
I didn't mind. I thought it was alright.
She was one of
You
the-
I wrote
didn't
down-
mind it.
like
No, I didn't mind it.
You
Maybe.
didn't
Yeah, because
mind it.
No, I didn't mind it.
Oh,
Wait, it's IV.
it
No,
really
it
bugged me
was,
that they were
it was
off
I.
centre.
but did you mind it?
No.
I don't think
I
really
didn't
saw
mind
it.
it.
Alright, move on.
I didn't mind it though.
Okay.
I like the makeup. I actually like the makeup,
Okay.
but didn't mind the whole thing at all.
It's a bit. It was a bit like party store
It was a bit
coal
basic.
miner. Yeah.
It was a bit basic.
Yeah.
So was she wearing chaps?
That's what I was. They were off centered, and it was really like
Mm.
tweaking me. It just like I could see.
I
it was
didn't notice.
just a bit
Then I don't think like I can count on one hand the time that Chaps has worked on that fucking runway.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
And Sonic
Never was.
loves. What's her name?
They
Sonic.
seen us.
Kylie.
Kylie Sonic love. Yeah. She's like the only time they work.
Yeah.
Ellie
Right,
Diamond
right.
did a good Chaps with her town look,
What
which
was her
was the kid from
Any diamonds?
the Slink kid. Eddie Diamond?
Robin Hood.
No. Oh no, it was the villain. It was the villain look or
Oh,
something.
Panto. Look. No, not Panto.
No, the red and black.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
that
that
was
was the
good.
Menace.
Yeah,
And
nice
she
one.
was wearing very fitted chaps, and
That
that,
was-
worked.
Yeah.
But it's
Good
That
point.
was like
so
PVC, right? It was really good.
yeah, lovely. It actually's gone to a museum, I think.
How do you know all of that?
She sold it to like the Dundee. Right,
That's
I think they
fun.
bought
Oh,
it or
awesome.
something. Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful outfit that
I
she
love
made
that.
herself. Fucking talented.
I think that's a beautiful outfit.
It's the first time Grant has ever complimented me.
I thought we needed a moment to acknowledge
I
it.
just need to savor it. It's just as an immigrant, it's very hard.
No, we've got to move on now. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think about this hometown look. Do
Who's?
you want to move?
No,
Are you
fine. Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
What, the Mitchers?
No,
No, it wasn't
Vanities.
Mitchell, was it?
It was Jamaica. No, what was it?
Oh, so it revealed to a Jamaican thing, but
The
what's the
Croydon
first bit?
postcode. It was all
Oh,
the
the
Croydon
postcode.
postcode. It was
Yeah,
where
yeah.
there are a lot of black communities, right?
I thought that was cool. I
Oh, is that
thought
what she
I
said?
think that's what she said.
Oh, that makes a bit more sense.
This
Because like, this is a
feels like
really
the-
random set of postcodes.
We were talking about Cristiano Ronaldo during that.
That's yeah. So
We missed all
for
that.
fuck's sake.
because Cristiano Ronaldo released like I think either a fashion line or a perfume or something called CR7, which is my postcode.
Staunton Heath. Which I don't think he's beaten.
And so like when he sort of revealed it, like people from like my ends.
I mean, it's got a stunning
Oh.
Tesco's.
it's a great, which now has a Greggs in it. Did you know this?
Oh my god!
Game
revelation.
Guys, are not relevant to the screen. Absolutely not relevant.
Anyway.
So you guys all like Vanities?
I
Look?
liked it. I liked it.
I liked, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I liked it. I feel like it could have been better. I feel like
Yeah.
it wasn't fitted in. Like you could have cinched it more. It wasn't quite. I know it could have been a bit better. It was.
So the reveal was quite nice. It was like
Yeah,
for a
the
minute,
reveal
it was
was
like
good.
an elegant like.
And
I think it
feel
wasn't
like
quite
it
enough.
was-
I mean, it wasn't quite enough for me though. Like,
I think it represented the
That
area
shape.
quite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a really good
Literally.
concept. Yeah, it's a good concept.
I think my only complaint with it is that like neither look would work as a standalone fully. Like it kind of needed
Yeah.
the two. Yeah.
And
Which
even
isn't
then,
necessarily a
Does
bad
it
thing.
have to?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't necessarily have to.
It's just whether you thought either outfit was amazing.
Would I wear
Yeah.
that coat at Pride? Possibly. Possibly at
Huh?
Notting Hill Carnival.
You can't because you've got cancer.
That's fair.
Because of COVID?
Oh.
Anyway, sorry, political.
okay, talking of political,
Use your platform.
Charifa.
It just says nope.
I don't remember what was it.
this home?
It was alright, wasn't it? It was like,
Oh, the Newcastle was black and white.
I liked it. It was cool. It was
I
like the
thought- why
football
was it-
strip.
Oh no, it's terrible.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
wasn't
didn't.
keen.
No.
I
Wasn't
didn't get
keen.
that at all.
No.
It was
No,
the
I
black
didn't
and white
get that at
Newcastle
all.
football strip.
It's
It
been
was
done.
with
It's been done
press with
before.
the-
And it wasn't done well.
Well, Bimini did it last year.
Bimini did it so
Sorry,
much
have
better.
I
And his
just
wasn't
turned
good.
my back on the camera the whole time?
Exactly, you did us a favour.
Oh, good. Okay. I'll see that. It's serious. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it adds an- and then when you turn
Just a
around.
ball of hair.
I wonder who she is.
I
I
don't know.
come back.
Charity.
Oh yeah, the rose. Oh,
Was very good.
that was what I thought was really clever about it was like it was really like and kind of like roses, right? It had this like real beauty, but real like aggressive, like real like like violence almost to it. It was I just thought it was a really beautiful look, and I like that her face was transformed into like almost this sort of bouquet.
Yeah.
Because she could have so easily been like, oh, I'm gonna go like a nice glamorous like rosy face or whatever. But she was like, no, it's gonna be fucking twisted. Yeah, I love her.
It represents
Very
your it does the job, like the assignment, but also it's a fucking calling card. Like this is me here. Like you know what I'm about now.
Yeah.
So it's your first outfit on the runway. You need to do that.
So glad it got her to be safe.
Oh yeah.
I don't get that.
I'm
at all.
angry.
I'm fully, like I said before, fully in love with Charity. I think she's amazing. Victoria's, second looks now, so things they like.
Oh, this is such a fucking stupid concept.
But no, to be fair,
Things I like.
Yeah, because it's so random. Because like, there's not going to be any continuity between any of the queens. Because some queens will be like, some queens did video games,
but
badly.
But
some are really specific. Some are really general.
But the thing is, I think.
Music.
But I know it's really stupid. But
Why
the
did
thing
you
is,
pick music?
But the thing is, I think it's a good.
And then do that outfit.
It's a good guys. It's a good intro challenge though, because the whole point of the first episode is to get to know the queens. And like, if you do have like a quirky like or whatever, you'd be like, oh yeah, I like chinchillas or something like that. Like, I remember that queen. She's a chinchilla queen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you like, oh, she's a music queen.
Yeah,
It's kind of that's kind of like a waste of opportunity to be like,
It's generally like across the board real lack of imagination.
Yes,
Oh.
I agree with that. Yeah.
So I think
Right.
Victoria
I love
Scott.
crisps. I'll go with a bag of crisps.
Honestly,
that'd be amazing.
it could have just been
It's like a giant
just give it a little
multi-pack.
bit more specificity on the thing. Like, dress as your favorite type of music or something. Like,
Favorite season,
favorite something.
Star
I have to
sign.
admit,
Your
it-
favorite
Yeah.
it to me, that's like someone snuck into the writer's room where they were thinking of a theme, and in the back someone said, maybe just do things they like. I was like, fine, yeah.
And they were like,
good,
fuck it,
okay.
I'm going home.
Yeah, we've had about
honest,
25 seasons. Just like
To be honest, though, it
Come
is a
on.
test of how a queen can use the opportunity to make
That's
a storyline.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of polarized. There were some queens that did it quite well, and some that didn't do it well at all. And I think that might be an indicator of how they're going to tackle other challenges down
That's
the
a
line.
really good point.
That's what, exactly. Yeah. I
Because
agree.
Victoria Scone, for example, like afternoon tea could have been boring. Like she could have just done like a little like dainty little dress, but she turned it into like she was a cake tray.
And it was directly on brand for her as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So it's like a lot of
Well, wait,
those
there was no
queens
scones there, were there?
No, because it was afternoon tea.
Yeah, I mean, tea, yeah. You
It's
can
like
have
a
a
little
You should have
sandwich.
scones. I didn't see any scones on the thing.
Or like a sandwich tray,
You're
or
not
like
going
a
to right
tiered
now, are you?
sandwich tray.
Just up a bit.
But you would though. I mean, if we put chicken scone on there,
But she's got a scone.
All the little details were there.
yeah, I would like that.
The pattern, the pattern of it
Great.
was like the pattern you'd find in a tray. Like her hair was like the little metal
Classic
bit
trick.
that you would like lift it by.
Tray rollers.
Full on, like gas tray.
It was tray bomb.
Yeah. Oh,
Roll their best puns coming.
okay.
But then like the two queens chose music.
Well, why would you choose music
Yeah.
and then suddenly realise you can't illustrate music in an album?
Well, let's go on to we'll go on to it in a second. First of all, Kitty. I wrote down actively bad. But I
Oh,
can't remember.
ABBA. She did ABBA.
Oh yeah,
Awful.
that
It
wasn't
was,
actively
and it was
bad.
really like
Yeah.
it was like fancy dress party ABBA.
It was very much like, here's an
Christ.
Agnetha costume.
Yeah.
I bought an Amazon.
Honestly.
Love
Honestly.
ABBA. You're like, yes, okay, great.
It
Love
was-
that for you.
Love that for you.
Okay.
She should have at least done half and half, like half Bjorn, half
Yes,
Agnetha.
there we
That
go.
would have been amazing.
Ella, I can't remember what she wrote, but I wrote down hate it. Keep your politics at home, please.
Oh, the pride.
Oh yeah, I stand by that. Yeah.
I love that you wrote that not for when she had like an actual placard.
Yeah.
No.
Just for pride.
Oh my god.
No, I stand by. I hate sort of outfits like that.
What was? Were you advocating
It
for
was
gay
just like a
shame?
rainbowy
Yeah,
dress.
yeah, exactly.
What was the thing she liked though? Was it like equality?
She loves equality. Woo! Like
I hate equality.
Do you know, when you were talking about loving equality, did you not get like it felt a bit like when you get that person in your organization who's like organizing
Very
a pride
nice.
event and is like telling everyone that equality has been reached. Do you know that kind of person who's just like, and everyone is equal here. I don't see color. Like, it gave me those kind of like very
Yeah.
corporate professional.
I'm wearing rainbows today. I'm an ally.
Yes, it's that. It's exactly that. But it really did. It really like. it kind of set off some
You said virtue signaling. Is that what that means? Where it's just like
It was a bit virtue.
yeah, that's what I'm. That's what
like, it just felt very corporate.
Yeah.
There's nothing in the world that tugs more into my fucking hate strings than I don't see color. It must be hard for you. How do you drive without knowing which one is red, which one is green, which one is yellow? Honestly, fucking hell, I don't see color. How do you know your milks? Which one is full fat? Which one is skimmed? It fucks me off so bad.
You shouldn't say that.
I don't see colour, but I'm really proud of my black friends.
I just fucking
All
hate
lives
it.
matter.
Honestly, some people out there actually don't see color. And now what? Now fucking what?
But yeah, anyway, I thought it was a bit like, I don't know, it was a bit kind of too neatly packaged.
But that being said, I did love her outfit.
It was pretty.
She wasn't. I think she was a little bit Oscar baiting, but that being said, I think is a positive message, and the outfit was pretty. So if that's what she loves, that's what she loves, guys.
It was like deservedly safe. Like it wasn't actually
She didn't
bad.
say she didn't see color. Okay,
She didn't.
We're talking about someone else.
We have to say, it set off
day.
It set off that same like.
Oh my god, it's that again.
Is it that?
Oh, what is it?
The
Check
best
out
thing.
camera. Do a quick TV cooking show.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on, Mary Berry.
Please don't
Come on,
chocolate.
Mary Berry. Show it to the kids.
Yeah.
This is my remix of bread and butter pudding. I forgot one of the things, but it's fine. It's mainly like jam, white chocolate.
I'm not
Did you
supposed
forget
to
the white
eat
chocolate?
dessert,
Stuff like
you
that.
fucking cunt.
No, the white chocolate's got it. I saw it.
What
What?
forgotten?
I have no idea.
I thought
This is my first time seeing
Oh
this.
shit. I love coconut.
Oh, was it that essence stuff?
Sorry?
Did you forget to put the essence?
No, that is.
Oh.
There's coconut? Oh no.
Flavor.
Creme brulee essence.
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 Oh, l'essence de crème brûlée. Oh no, no.
Hey,
When
can
you
you not,
cool down
can you not
a
forget
little
our fans? Our hordes of viewers.
Face your patience. Face your patience.
I love when Kurt commented an hour ago.
I love all your hit viewers.
I think we hit -1 in this one.
I also had a friend actively decline to view the show. I won't mention that.
No, you mentioned it. Was it? It was Jane, wasn't it?
It wasn't Jane.
I love Jane.
I always knew.
Was it the one who looks like me?
No,
I
it
bet it
wasn't.
was.
Oh, God.
I bet
Was it Amber?
was.
She's on like
Amber.
she's on she,
Don't you talk about Amber. Oh shit, I forgot
It
to
was
give her
my
a
mum.
she's yeah, other views on like another drag stream of like 2 viewers instead.
We should get Monica on the
Best
stream.
life.
I would really
Oh
enjoy
my
that.
god, that'd be amazing.
She would shut us down.
Who's his mum? You met her, Monica.
Love.
We already
Yeah.
know it's going to have to happen.
Yeah.
Because she watches
Lovely.
Cyclones.
Live,
Love,
love,
live,
love.
laugh.
Monica's literally the best. Yeah.
Honestly, she is everything.
Oh my god, drag name Liv. As in like Liv
Liv,
Olivia.
Love,
Live,
love.
live, love, love. I live, laugh, and love.
Olivia Laughler. Laugh for sure.
Oh my god.
That's actually really good. I really like it. What was my what was that thing I named? Oh, I can't remember.
Don't, because all of your drag names are
Really
fucking
good.
appalling.
There was an animal I named. Do you remember?
What? Animal man.
I think over the weekend. It only worked if like you put the animal's name in it. Do you remember?
God.
Let's remember that later.
Let's put that one on the. Let's park that one on the
Yeah,
board.
park that one,
Let's
park
park
that
that in
one.
Norwood
Going
Country Park.
forward with the
Come back to
show.
it in the
Come on.
morning.
What's the next one? What's the next one?
It was so
A
good.
corporate term of the
I doubt
greenhouse
it.
there.
Anubis.
Oh, that was the copper dress with the
Terrible,
net.
awful.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fishy, like
no.
deep sea creatures. Like,
The
Did you
makeup
feel
as
like-
well.
It was head.
Did you feel like she was like, I'm probably going home soon. I'm just going to wear something I should have worn for a later challenge.
I feel like a lot of the looks would be better if they were fitted. I think the fit was so off and all
it's the
Yeah.
first outfit. Like you've been briefed on this. It's the first thing you need to bring to the show. Like make it fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
like going to Snatch Game without knowing a character.
should we move on then?
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this actually is going to be good though.
True that.
Mm.
River.
Oh,
it-
God.
Oh, the shit music thing.
That was one of the worst outfits I've ever seen in that runway. I'm sorry, River.
Really?
Like,
I didn't think it was
It
that
was
bad.
Honestly-
awful. There was absolutely nothing about it
There
that was
was-
interesting.
no.
It was just like a.
I agree, but it's well executed, though.
She had
It's
no
like a pajama top.
drawn on the top.
Like conception,
That's the most music.
but like,
got to.
okay, I agree. I always feel like concepts and execution. Concept very bad, execution good.
Execution fucking awful.
Why really?
Everything
What's good
about
about
it.
execution?
Everything
I
about
honestly
it.
think
I hated
it
it.
fitted well. Like
If it- yeah.
it looked.
The
It
outfit
fitted
was
good.
the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Really?
It made me actively.
Oh.
So execution
mind
means it was her size, basically.
No, like it looked polished. Like a polished look.
Yeah,
Did
it
not
was
look
nicely
polished.
put together.
I don't
Honestly,
know.
And it looked very girl band. which
if
is
I
like-
had seen that outfit in that runway on season 7 of US that says "Bring me your worst dress," I'd be like,
Honestly,
Yes.
hated that much.
Yes.
I didn't dislike
yes,
it. I didn't dislike
that
it.
is ugly as
But-
fuck.
But Anubis
There
is
was
worse,
a
right?
peplum on the fucking leg for some fucking
There
reason.
was a
But
big
not
little,
even in
like-
like a Selena kind of way, like just in the middle of the leg.
Yeah.
I like
It
that.
made no sense.
That was Grant's favourite bit.
That's my favourite bit.
It was meant to be it was meant to be the drama of the musical score, and that was her crescendo.
Oh my God. She could have my crescendo.
Oh,
Why?
Crescendo, more like crescendo.
Don't come on my stream and be better than me. That's out of order.
Oh, very good game.
I know, you're just good. I hate that.
I've been uninvited.
No. I get Monica instead. So the only thing I say, like River does slay the runway presentation. Like she's having loads of fun. She's really fun to watch.
The
on the
makeup was
runway.
really pretty. as well.
Yeah,
okay.
I enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it.
I'm sorry.
Because of those
I
things.
like her, but that outfit made me question.
This next one's more exciting though, so I want to hear everyone's thoughts on crystals because this is gonna be fun.
The cat one.
It was well
It
executed.
was
Yeah.
nicely
Oh,
fitted.
change.
Like it was cinched and it was kind of quite polished.
Oh, the one that will win.
The cat.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
One-
Well, fucking.
one-
Exactly.
I thought that was pretty slick.
It was a bit kind of like Maleficent as a cat, wasn't it? Which I thought was beautiful.
Not
It's the
for me, it was
intonation
more
makes it
Evil Queen from
Meowficent?
Snow White.
That's the one. Yeah.
Why?
Meowficent? No.
No.
Wish I had happened.
Nah, it was more the actual original Disney Evil Queen.
She was called
So-
Maleficent though, no, Snow White.
Of Snow White.
Yeah, wasn't she called Maleficent?
Anyway,
Maleficent is from Sleepy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Our host is losing patience.
I genuinely am. So, like, as opposed to like queens like Cameron trying to paint like cutesy girly, what I love about Crystal is like she does paint for her face. Like she's got like an
That's fair.
evil looking mug, and like she paints for it, and like it looks cool. Like it worked. Like she, do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
yeah. And I think that's what I respect. I like that.
Yeah.
I think she's one to watch. I really do.
She's talented.
I
Yeah.
think she's one to watch go home in about 2 weeks.
You're just ageist because she's so young.
And supple.
With long milky legs, Ronnie.
Go
Um,
on, bro.
oh yeah, okay, never mind. Veronica.
This is why we don't give you the floor.
What was?
yeah,
Oh, this is the
never mind.
video game one.
Oh, it was a bit awful.
Oh, yes,
Oh, the
Okay.
fish.
Astronaut spacesuit
So angry.
puppy.
Horrible.
I really genuinely am because like gaming is like my main thing, and like
Yeah.
she's like ruined gaming for me.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah,
What
you're the
gaming was
only
it?
guy who ever likes.
Honestly,
video
look
games.
around my flat.
Yeah.
Honestly, look around my flat.
I'm,
though,
like,
like-
I'm just different. I just like video games.
Yeah.
Look around my flat.
Not
Like,
like the
literally-
other girls.
I think no, I'm with Grant on this because I think if you're taking video games, obviously she can't probably do certain characters for copyright reasons. But like, there was nothing that sold me. Like,
Yes.
if she didn't have the video game controller, that would not have read video games.
But that's the only thing. Is
I
like,
looked at it and thought, like, we're kind of spacesuit.
This
kind
is
of
what I mean,
thing,
yeah.
Like,
well, like
She went for like anorak and then added a video
yes,
game
yeah,
controller.
exactly, exactly.
Also, I
But-
mean, the green wig
Green
was
wig.
a murderer.
How's that computer game? That's what I mean. It's
It
like
had no shape to it either. It was
No.
very,
It's like someone-
straight.
this is
it
the
was a
weird thing.
pant.
Yeah.
It's like someone who was in a coma, just woke up and like heard about computer games. It's like this is what computer
Sell
games
that
are.
thing.
Exactly. but juxtapose that there was she had like a pimped out N64 controller, which is like pretty hardcore gamery. To have like that's pretty cool to have an N64 controller, like widely recognized as like the best console. So I'm like, that's legit, but then like literally nothing else is. So like I'm just like, what are you
Yeah.
doing? You obviously, I think that's what annoyed me the most. I'm like, it seems like you probably are like a gamer and like have a passion for it, but like, so why are you doing this?
Why
Yeah,
not
you
just
know?
don't get what we're
Because
supposed
you're
to
bad
do.
at
Yeah,
drag.
find like a really
Yeah,
interesting-
genuinely, this is what I'm
Because you're bad
saying.
at drag.
This is kind of my point.
Be a
Like, find
character,
it
be
just-
Chun-Li, be something.
Yeah.
Yes,
Or
exactly.
like-
Recognizable.
And if those are copyrighted, be like a
You would not
gamer,
recognise
be
that.
like a gamer girl, and have like a kind of like a very like gamer girl like look or something.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
e-girls,
that didn't
yeah.
read.
Have the
Exactly,
yes.
phones
yeah.
and all the
Little
shit.
cat is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
She's a mouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cute. Never mind though. Anyway, well done, Veronica.
Well done, species.
Scarlet Harlot.
What would she
What
do?
was it?
I didn't actually really like him. I can't remember.
Scarlet?
Scarlet Harlot.
Oh, she was music.
Oh,
with the-
yeah.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
she played
Oh,
it. She
the
did it
different-
cleverly, right? Because she had the,
Really
the
liked it,
cord
yeah.
wrapping all the way around her,
Exactly,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, that's really clever.
and it felt very musicy. It was kind of like Thorgy's little like 80s.
Yes,
vibe.
Yeah.
yes.
In a way I really liked.
Agreed.
Yeah.
She didn't even need like the music, like the headphone cord was a really clever thing. But she didn't need it. Like it was a cool look without that as well.
What I think would have made it better is if
If
she'd
it
drawn like
sold
music
the-
notes all over herself.
A little flare over one outfit.
That would have
I
sold
love
it.
that. Just until I was like, I don't get what you're trying to do. Is this music or not?
Oh my god. You guys
So then-
are fucking rotten.
Or a plinth, whatever you call it.
Oh.
So the thing is, then I started eating. So I can't remember what happened next.
What?
That's fair.
I started eating after this and didn't write anything down for a while. So I don't remember what happened next. The next thing is lip sync for me.
No,
Something
the,
happened-
the,
We're missing
the
a couple
lady
of
girl, Electra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You like them, don't you?
Oh no, really not my thing. Really not into it. Plus
I
basic
liked
theme
it.
as well.
This is
Actually-
another boy being a girl.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like it.
But it was kind of more doll-like, wasn't it? It was kind of like
Yeah.
creepy doll.
It was not like again. It's a lot better than say Cameron Michaels trying to do that sort of thing, which she did a lot, but still didn't love it. Also, like the thing was basic. It's just like it looked like an old, when Katy Perry California Girls is out, like great, like go off sis. Like if it's that time period, if it's 20 years ago, great, but like it's not.
I just
Not
like
20
she
years
had
ago,
the
10 years
little,
ago,
she had the
yeah.
little kind of jelly sandal things as well, which I thought was hilarious.
I know
Oh,
it's
yeah.
exactly quite good.
And then she lip synced it and did a good job.
Yeah, but I stand by everything I just said.
Okay.
Yeah. What did Charity Case do for her second lip? What did she like?
It was.
She did the
That-
freak show.
Oh, Freak
Yes,
Out.
oh,
Clown.
that's so cool.
That was really good. The clown thing.
Yeah,
and
that's
also
amazing.
she sells the outfit on the runway.
She
as well.
does.
The only thing I'm saying, again, like I like fully stand Charity, but like I did feel like maybe I guess this is maybe why I would agree with the judges coming, like the critique is going to come up. You know, I did feel like they were a bit similar her looks. That's the only thing.
Well, they'll say to her eventually, like, we want to see your face painted because
Mm.
Asia O'Hara did
But-
that in season
Yeah. I
When
know
she
loads
had
of them have. Oh,
Fish, and they were like,
Dusty,
It's just
what's
a
the thing?
mask.
Dusty Dots. Oh, Dusty Dots.
Dusty Ray Bottoms.
Yeah.
Literally after 1 week, they were like, we need to see other looks. Like,
Oh
all
my
right.
god.
No, but this is what I was going to say. I knew you were going to say that, but like I'm not talking about from that perspective. I'm talking about like she obviously, I don't think she has to necessarily look pretty, but like I feel like
Yeah.
her makeup style was very, very similar across all three looks.
Yeah.
Also,
I like-
Bianca Del Rio came out looking exactly the same.
No, I know, and that's-
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm
but-
with you. I think this could have been a really good opportunity in the first week to be like, oh, something I like, and that is going to involve me being like such a radical transformation from
Yes.
from the gorgeous Rose look. Like I thought, whereas I think, yeah, I'm with you. Like,
Thank you. Yeah,
if
yeah,
you put the
that's what I'm saying.
three looks like,
Exactly,
side by side,
exactly.
you're like already the judges, well, especially Rue, will have seen.
But even for me, as someone who doesn't care about that sort of stuff, I'm like, I would like to have seen more variety personally.
Yeah,
Like I loved all the looks, I loved them all, but like
There's a lot of like a trend of teeth problems.
exactly,
in the look.
yeah,
yeah, very, yeah.
Does
which is
she
very
have
British. Yeah,
We will see.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week to find out if she's got teeth.
Wait, no, so
Can't wait for that.
we are missing some looks in, eh?
I think we must be.
That's about it, right? Oh,
Yeah,
hang on. What
I think
about
so.
Milan? Vanity Milan.
On the
She-
second look, she did. What did she do?
What things did she like?
What did she do on the second look?
Cheese.
That music as
Oh,
well.
like cooking.
Oh, it was,
Like my sister.
It was,
Her home country.
Estonia.
Yes, home
Oh,
country.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Estonia.
She
That's
goes
so
to
random.
She did
My
Estonia.
favorite thing.
Yeah,
is
she did.
Estonia.
Yeah.
What? I thought
I
she'd just
like
done another like
That's what
Yeah.
another hometown look. Like, I mean, I was
Yeah.
just-
Places.
Who doesn't love Estonia?
Love me a bit of talent.
Not like my favorite thing was just places. Places.
Places, people,
Oh my god, you
nouns.
Sounds.
Well, you did Korea, wouldn't you?
Haven't mentioned it in a while.
Korea.
Oh, yeah,
that?
But yeah, I mean, this is what I get.
Korea girl.
But this is again why I think this runway category is fucking stupid, because like it means that people couldn't get away with just doing like music, like it's.
That's the thing. I think it's where they've kind of, you say get away, it's kind of like it's a missed opportunity for them. I feel like
Yeah.
it gave them a really good chance to do something in the end.
All right, what
Yeah.
would you do for your favorite thing?
What do you like?
I'll do exactly as Dan said. I'll do a gaming reference, like some sort of game.
Yeah.
Game around,
Yeah.
have a little cry.
Oh, you like video games?
Look around you, babes.
I do like
horror films. Easy.
I do like cooking and baking. I come with like a dress full of like utensils and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like a fry, like tossing like a pancake as I'm walking down
That's
there.
great.
You come as like
Covered
a
in
tiered.
flour.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you come as like a tiered cake.
Have a storyline. Like
Jam lit.
No, she,
Instead of mixing, like just use food for your makeup.
Yes, that's actually genuinely really clever.
Just use food, flour, jam.
oh, and that is dark Nutella lit.
Yeah. You could come on with the jar of Nutella. Like,
Yeah, see, I'm fully with
this
Dan.
would be amazing.
This is
What,
genius.
doing blackface in the fucking...
Oh,
No, like Shrove Tuesday, you could be a pancake. You just drop a bit of lemon on yourself. So much more fun, right?
You see, you can really make a story with this thing.
Estonia.
It works so well.
Estonia was quite random. Plus, I don't think it read Estonia. I think was it just
I mean, what breeds Estonia? Like,
It was a
you
bird.
look at
I
something
think.
like, wow, that is
Do
Estonia.
you know what I like to do? I mean, I said I either do go full silly and do just booze and just fucking bags of booze and booze
Love
everywhere and drunk and stuff. Or I would do cinema,
Ooh.
but wear like a proper like old Hollywood cinema costume and then
Nice.
like
a curtain rail.
curtain
Yes.
behind it.
And come holding
Like
like
a
a bag of
fascinator
popcorn
to film
and
the
like
Yeah.
eating it on the
Oh
runway.
my god, why are you guys not on Drag Race?
I know.
So much. Like, how are they not doing this shit though?
I don't know what
They're
I
drag
do.
queens.
I like books and stuff.
You could do that.
Music.
Why
I
don't
love
you make a
music.
big outfit made out of pages?
Oh,
On a
That's really
good one.
original. I wouldn't get sent home for that.
Right, let's move on, Branch. Fucking hell.
I don't know. You keep going.
What has he got in his notes?
Is that it?
I had-
I'm
No, I
just
don't
gonna-
have notes because I was eating, so don't worry.
I think that's probably
What did Aretha like?
Oh shit, what did
Yeah.
you do? Oh, she did art. That was beautiful.
Oh, that was good.
Was it?
actually,
I didn't
yeah.
like it.
What was it?
Oh, thank you.
It's just like Picasso or some shit.
She did she did the actual art on the dress, Branch.
Yeah, that was good.
Eating my
Oh, did
first
she? She
fry.
did the art herself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool then. I'll take it back.
This is like maybe my most
Oh,
favourite
fucking
dessert in the
hell.
world.
So good.
Is it good?
This is my first time having it. as well.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
I can't remember. I don't think there were any other queens.
It's a bit more. It's quite rich, isn't it?
This is the naughtiest thing in the world.
Yay, an extra lip sync is the next thing that Grant has done.
Because we
I know.
love like all those lip syncs and that
Mm.
fucking
But Grant
American
also
stuff.
points out, like, yeah, so this is the fact that the top two and bottom two both lip synced. But like as Grant pointed out in his notes, the tops were listening to the song, so that they knew
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
I
coming.
knew that. Yeah, to be fair.
Oh yeah, but they knew it was coming, so it's like, just, yeah, it's a surprise for us. Total Eclipse the Heart finally getting being his lip sync song for the UK is good.
And it was
Yeah.
so disappointing. It was so
Yeah, it
lifeless.
wasn't the greatest lip sync.
What was the bottom two lip sync?
Some pop song I've never heard
Little
before.
mix.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Mm. Did you agree with the winner?
No, yeah.
No, this is just a
Oh, the
video of
first
us
lip sync.
eating now.
Of the good one or the bad one?
Oh, the
Top
top.
winners one or the losers
Well, both.
Well, I thought interestingly the winner's lip sync was not that good, but the bottom lip sync was a lot better.
Because there's more to do. There's
Yeah,
more
there's
to live for.
stakes
Yeah.
in it. Yeah.
There's no
I
stakes
don't
in
know.
the top one. You're gonna get shit.
I think they weren't as good performance.
one? Well, Electra was really good. That jumping up and down was
Oh
awesome.
my god, how did she do that?
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm really worried for her.
I can barely get off the couch.
I know, yeah. What about those splits you did at the beginning of the show?
Sorry.
The splits you did at the beginning of the show.
Apart from that, actually.
That was very impressive.
Also, I'm learning jiu-jitsu.
Oh, you?
Mhm.
We started.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
don't believe you.
I'll show you a move.
You try.
Put you in a chokehold with my legs.
Let's see you try.
So that's the end, right?
Mm.
That's kind of it.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Oh,
It's been lovely.
Deb was gonna. Oh, there's two people.
I thought, hey,
Thank you, guys.
Hello, two people.
no, because I did think Victoria was going to win that lip sync for a bit, and then I was like, the camera is going a lot to
Well, she sort of stopped
Crystal.
doing things.
yeah.
She started off being funny, and then it was like, we're not really doing much now.
She missed the lyrics at the end as well.
What
Yeah.
Anubis?
No,
You were saying?
Victoria.
Victoria.
Anubis was really sad. It made me feel really sad.
I know, same.
But she wasn't like terrible. She wasn't Gothic
Well,
Kendall.
she kind of knew that she wasn't going to win, so she just kept kind of doing that, like, ooh, I'm shit type thing. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you know you're going home.
It's so much pressure though. And she said, what, 19?
19.
Like-
I can't imagine.
No.
She'll come back.
That'd be funny to take her on it then.
I kind of agree. I agree. I agree. But no, I completely agree with the sentiment. But I think it's on the producers. I don't get why producers get these 19
Somebody gotta
episodes
go
on.
on first, dude.
Equal opportunities.
No, I don't think so. I think because again they say a lot of reasons. A lot of queens don't make it on the seasons they applied for. It's like you've got a bit of grind to do or whatever. You're not quite there yet, which I respect a lot more than like just letting on some. Like it's obvious, like these 19-year-olds are where they can.
Crystal Versace.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
She
to me.
won the challenge. So.
I think the biggest mistake that people do is assuming that like they pick the best of the best for the reality show. It's just not the case.
No,
They
that's
actually
not what I'm
pick a
saying.
group of people.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I think it's unfair on a contestant. I think so, like if they only get one chance on the show.
Oh, poor thing. She's getting fucking exposure.
Well, no, because you're getting exposure. No, because like I only
could have won a web series.
No, but genuinely, like imagine if like we made it on. But imagine if we made it on a show like this and we were like 19. I'd like kind of hate it.
I am 19.
No, you wouldn't. You've been getting so much ass right now. You
No,
would not have time to do this.
That's a good point. This is very
Plus,
pathetic.
you were very different at 19. So
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's a good point. I was
Anubis is from Brighton. Like me and you were both like quiet and a bit awkward at 19. Whereas
now
some of them are like.
No one
exactly
would have
the
done
same.
what I had to be on the fucking TV show,
Private.
Grant. She wanted to do it.
Oh, I'm just trying to defend her.
No, I'm saying she thanked RuPaul for changing her life.
I'm thanking you for changing my life.
All right,
Okay, guys.
They're getting a room over there.
Right.
Dev is literally just about to join to say hi to us.
Okay. Dev can join, and then we'll go.
Yeah.
Well, do you anything else you want to say? See, watch the episode.
Final thoughts.
Let's see what is Dev
We're
watching.
not doing CUNTs today, are we?
Oh, let's do CNTs. It's fun.
No, why don't even mention
You love
it?
CUNTs. Dan's
No,
excited.
it's a favour buzz.
Dan's excited for
There's too many
CUNTs.
contestants.
Quickly.
What is it?
Charisma.
So you have to award your Chris Music and Nerve and Talent to people. It's stolen from another podcast.
I can barely remember 5 of them.
Charisma Charitha.
Charisma Choriza. Choriza May.
Uniqueness.
No, you have to have
Choose
your
a
own one.
Oh,
No, mine's River Medway.
Yeah, all right, fair.
Work.
Uniqueness.
And that one that was pretty good.
Charity.
Charity.
Yeah.
That one.
Is she unique though? Because there are like Evie Oddly, a lot of.
She's very like typical Dracula.
I think River Medway is really unique for liking music.
I
Yeah.
think uniqueness goes for River Medley's leg with the frilly thing. That's quite unique.
I love that.
Oh, I don't want to ruin it, but I like music as well.
Oh my god, this is
Oh
such
my
a quirky girl.
god, this is a quirky
Such a
guy.
contrarian.
You need to do the side sound like, it's so quirky.
I like pizza as well.
Oh
Puppies.
I sometimes just have a burger for dinner.
What are you like?
Oh my god. What
Honestly.
am I like?
Nerve.
Too much
No.
work.
What am I like?
Oh no.
I will say actually, like as much as I know I've sort of bashed her a bit, like Crystal, like Nerve in terms of like actually holding her nerve, like in this episode, because like I feel like that must be quite an intimidating environment as a 19-year-old.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Terrifying.
And like she did do well.
My nerves going to Veronica Green for coming back.
Oh, the nerve. Rude.
Nerve goes to
That
Victoria Sponge for being a full-blown female.
Oh, sorry. He's new.
For walking in and making his history and showing up and showing
Yeah.
out. Victoria Sponge.
Oh, you took mine.
Yes,
Go on.
I agree.
Go on.
Sponge. Victoria Sponge. It
Sponge.
should have been Sponge, right? But
Sponge.
okay.
It should have been, really.
It should have been really.
Because the Victoria Scott isn't a thing.
No.
No, it's not actually, is it?
No.
Isn't it just meant to be a pun of like Victoria's gone?
What's
That's how I
that?
heard
What's
it.
Victoria's got?
I mean, I don't think it's a
Not
thing.
that
I think
But like every time she said her
it.
name, she said it more as like Victoria's gone.
Did she?
I thought I heard that.
I don't think we
I might
did.
be-
I
I
think
might
it should have
be
been Victoria Sponge. We can
That's
all
almost as
agree.
iconic as I'm Karen. Explain this later.
Oh yeah,
Karen.
yeah, that was really good. That takes a lot of explaining.
Wait, what was the nerve
Talent.
for you guys?
Mine's Victoria Green.
Crystal.
No,
Versace.
Yeah.
Victoria's gone.
Oh, Victoria Sponge.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Mm.
And T?
Veronica.
Talent.
Mm.
Who's the talent?
I'll go for Victoria for like because she was hilarious for so much of this episode.
You can't choose the same way you choose the other letters. It has to be unique.
Just like
Well, yeah. I was going to say Charity Case. I haven't chosen her as one of my
Yeah, I'm choosing Veronica. Not Veronica. No, not Veronica. Victoria for my talent. No, who did a good lip sync? I don't know. Electra. I'm choosing Electra because the lip sync was very good.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Agreed.
Thank you. Oh, okay. The other thing we do, because they've still got time to join,
I know
is
get his coffee in his
oh my god, we're wrap it up. It's really not coffee worthy. Is a recommendation, and as we'll finally, my recommendation is friendship, because we're all back together. And it's really
Mine
nice.
is music.
I'm really into music right now.
Mine was
So
a deep sea creature.
It wasn't even deep sea creatures; just sea creatures.
I have a
Meg, what is your
my recommendation is I've been talking about Ted Lasso.
Come to
everyone.
Brazil.
I'm not gonna say Ted Lasso.
Dev.
Hey Dev, come to Brazil. Yes. I'm really to Brazil right now. I'm really not because I can't go to my country. Let's talk about it. Anyways.
You're down now.
I was gonna say Ted Lasso, but I'm not gonna say Ted Lasso because I've told everyone about Ted Lasso. But it's a hug of a show. Anyways, there's a guy in Ted Lasso called Brett Goldstein. He hosts a film podcast that is very fun, and that is my recommendation.
What's it called?
And he just won an Emmy.
What's it called?
It's called Films to be Buried With,
Oh, nice.
and it's very nice. He interviews
Should we put it on site?
a comedian
Oh, no,
every
I'm not-
episode and asks them about films that shaped their lives, and it's really fun.
Oh, I've subscribed to that, but I've not listened to it yet. Bob, what's your recommendation?
Probably a similar note. There's a podcast called Breaking Down Bad Books, and it basically just involves this guy like tearing the shit out of books like Twilight and 50 Shades, but in a really entertaining way. Where he's just like you can see he really tries, and he'll be like, "Yes, okay, no, this bit makes sense." But then he'll be like, "You're a dumb bitch. What is this?" And it's great.
Nice.
Cool. Mine is season 2 of Love on the Spectrum. It's like the best show.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
want to see it
good.
so bad.
I watched it all last night, the whole season.
Oh my god.
I know. Yeah. It's very good. I want to go out with literally all of them. If any of them is still single, I'll
I'm
go out
ready
with
to
you.
mingle.
Yeah. That's now like a requirement for me is that the person I date has to be at least moderately severely autistic.
You love
Well,
that, Rona.
It's nice to date on the spectrum,
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
on your same spectrum.
Oh, Horatio's yours. Chris, what's yours?
My recommendation. So it could be anything then. I've got a
Yeah.
recommendation.
I'm
so
sorry, is Deb trying to say that we speak Spanish in Brazil? Because I will not have that.
Oh, we got it wrong.
I'm gonna say he doesn't mean that.
Because you speak Brazilian, don't you?
We speak Brazilian in Brazil.
Anyway, mi recomendación es un nuevo show on Netflix called Squid Game, which is kind of a bit Hunger Games-esque kind of Korean horror show. It's a series.
Oh, it looks pretty cool.
Where they take these people in who come from quite kind of...
Is it reality?
No.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Because people actually die on it, so I think that'd be a bit ethical if it was, or unethical.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have
Illegal, really?
very illegal, yes. Not very nice to be honest with you.
Why would you call this?
Bit frowned upon, you know.
It is
Open to debate.
But they have to. They're lured in by this cash fund that they can win. All these people they recruit come from very kind of derelict kind of backgrounds. They're gamblers and they've lost their money. And every day they have to play a new game. It's usually modeled on some kind of kids' playground game. So something like hopscotch or What's the Time, Mr. Wolf. And they get eliminated if they don't win. And it becomes sort of a blood brawl after a while.
Is it like not like fiction, not like real...
Fiction.
Oh yeah.
Although, what's to say that's not happening? Have you spoken to that friend you haven't seen in a while? Maybe check up on them. Maybe
I thought this is what this is. This is what I signed up for actually.
Yes.
I'm just surprised that we ended up on a live stream. I thought we were.
That's I can't probably believe that. That's already on my list. It looks really, really good.
It's good.
Dan.
Yeah, I'm not shunned. I chose to be at that.
Ooh, was it a choice though?
So there's a running documentary on Channel 4 about the Spice Girls called Spice Girls: How Girl Power Changed the World. It's really fucking good. It's a proper nostalgia trip.
Oh.
It's lots of archive footage I've never seen before. There's the edition from Tank Girl in '94, which had Victoria and Jerry in it, which is like amazing. In Davina McCall's even there.
Oh.
It's
Trying
the
to- trying to be
25th
famous.
anniversary of the album.
Oh,
I
But
didn't
geez.
know.
it's also shocking about how awful the '90s was. Like the things that were allowed to be written about them, and various other things are just so like ick now in 2021.
Yeah.
But it's a really good watch. I think there's one more. So
Still
it's three
disappointed
episodes.
that Sporty Spice is not gay, but we'll
This
talk
was
about
in
it.
the latest episode, was episode 2, about how they kept being like, "You're a lesbian, right?" She was
Really?
Like, no,
I
I'm
didn't
not. I told
know.
you if I was a lesbian.
I really didn't know. I'm
And there's
sorry.
another
So
that
you just,
I ever
you just,
pushed
oh
that.
my god, it's all
I
you.
feel bad now.
Oh my
And there was
god.
a bit where like they were
Oh, I just thought she was the hottest one, and she had like the best voice by far.
Why don't
Yeah.
you go home and speak Spanish?
Adios.
Go back
I guess adios.
Go back to the Isle of Dogs where you came from.
Anyways,
So yeah, watch it. It's really good.
Cool. So that's enough stream now for everyone.
yes.
Yeah.
Does Dev have a recommendation for us?
Let's go like this.
Dev, interact with us.
Yeah,
Let's
say
open it up
things.
to our beautiful viewers, our 3 viewers, Dev being one of them.
Thank you so guys
Two
so
mysteries.
much, guys. You've been
Gracias.
wonderful. Gracias. Gracias.
Gracias a todos.
Gracias a todos.
Adios.
Adios.
Oh,
amores.
bye then.
Okay, so
Mucho amor.
I love that dude. I'm just gonna press
Besitos.
on a broadcast. Should we just wait for it?
Bon appetit.
Oh, shall I go over to the computer?
Yeah, we're waiting in the meantime. Bye everyone, join us next week. Come back again.
I can't
Bye-bye.
really do that. I'm just going to do a head.
Oh, it's
head.
so awkward. Where's the cursor?
Bye bye everyone.
I'll keep
Bye
waiting.
bye. I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Next week is the time. Next time is next week.
Adios.
Bye.